No, never.
Well, I'm giving myself one more week. And by next week, if it hasn't cleared up, but it's not tight today, it's just still coughing.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading yesterday, like shit like that, especially if it's chest cold, and that could last three weeks or longer, you know?
I've had a
Gross.
cough last for months before.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm pretty sure
I
my
actually,
COVID cough lasted like a year.
yeah, yeah. That's nuts, man. I tested myself twice. We didn't get COVID. I don't know what the fuck. It was just some nasty,
It was
nasty
gross.
cold.
It was bad.
Yeah, thankfully I got over it. I think I got over it the fastest.
You had it like for 3 days. You didn't even have the cough or anything. You just had a sore
That's because
throat.
I'm radioactive after how sick I was as a kid all the time. Like that shit doesn't faze me.
You just like
I'm
built
just
up
fucking yeah. I was born into illness. You
always
guys are
drink
merely just visitor.
You always drank the rusty tap water.
That's right. that hose tap water that had been sitting in this 115-degree sun, and it tasted straight up like plastic.
Like hose?
Like straight plastic. I lived off that shit, man.
Still the best water when you're running around and it's like stupid hot.
Oh yeah, just taking that hose and spraying it on your face, so
Yep.
Doesn't get any better.
All right, quick recap. Last week you spent a little bit of time in Wolfden Falls after the completion of the Song of Return. Got some things done, visited with some people, learned some things, started training, started researching, slowly rekindled her friendship with some people, did some more researching. Like, this is the way it is, and my shit is laggy because that's the way it works.
Looks like you're delayed.
I know. Doing that. It was fine until now. And then you headed out to make your way south towards Feely Fields. And on your way, while Nemu was scouting overhead, there was an attack by a giant bird who quickly tried to give up because he realized it wasn't a nice little snack, and y'all just blasted him to nothing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sucks to be that guy.
Yeah.
Didn't it end up having a brain hemorrhage?
It did. I think that's what it did.
Yeah, because of the spell. One of the spells I cast.
I'm gonna need a recap of the description of Feely Fields.
Feely Fields, y'all haven't made it there yet.
Oh.
Phantasmal Killer. That's why you need a recap. Yeah, it's because we haven't been there yet. Yeah, y'all were on the road. And I can't remember if after the bird was dead, if you guys, I think somebody took a handful of feathers, but if you guys had already made camp, we can say that you did. I know with Silas, like, in and out, we kind of just ended things. So was there anything anybody wanted to do as you, towards the end of the day? Because I don't think it was even dark yet.
Can I attach some feathers to my teeth necklace?
Yes, you can.
Some feather.
The bird didn't have any teeth, so feathers will
The
do.
bird didn't have just a big beak, and that would be
These will
awkward. Though the beak would, anyway.
Ooh, the beak would be a nice centerpiece.
Well, except it's huge.
Maybe something a bit smaller.
Yeah. I'll have to find you some. So you're about a day out, I would say. By the time the evening falls, you can make camp if you so wish, or you can continue on a little bit further. So it is dark now, not that that really matters since you have the ability to make lights and see in the dark for some people. I don't remember. Oh wait, no, y'all do have two-person tents of the camouflaged kind. You choose to do.
What kind of bird was it?
I had named
A big one.
I had named it and I don't remember what it was. What did I call it?
Does it look edible?
Oh, for sure. Y'all could probably have like, taken a couple of legs.
Set up camp and I'll roast it.
Okay.
Was it silver barb something?
I think it was the silver barbed eagle or silver barbed bird or silver
Hawk,
something.
maybe? I think it was silver barb something. I wrote that in my notes.
Yeah. Silver barbed burb.
It's a silver barbed bird.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Silvery barbs.
Silver
The
barbed
spell.
burb. Silvery barbs is fucking OP.
Dude. We should petition to have a bird renamed to Burb. Like, it's just so much better.
It is better.
It sounds so Australian.
Burb.
Also, I wrote down that it preys on other flying creatures. I
It
don't know if you
does.
told us that or not.
Yes, I did.
But that's why it went ham on Nemu.
Yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Yep.
Unfortunate for a Nemu.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for that Burb.
Yeah.
That
He
Burb
got the raw
right
end of
in
the stick for sure.
Poor thing had no idea what it was getting into, but sometimes that happens.
Hey Nemo, do you want to eat it back out of revenge?
I mean, I don't know if I trust that Burb. After what we did to it, I don't know, man.
Y'all do have, I believe, some herbs and seasonings that you were collecting for randomness, for alchemy, or for other stuff if you wanted to season it up. If anybody was interested in going, trying to fix this. If anybody wants to see if they can do any foraging and maybe find some stuff to go with it, you're more than welcome.
Wait, we're cooking the bird now?
Yeah.
Well, that was my plan.
Silvery,
Hey, why waste rations when we have a perfectly good dead bird here?
Yeah, silver burb stew. Roasted silver barb with nothing. If nobody wants to go look for stuff to go with it.
I mean, I will try to use my alchemy pizzazz.
Yeah.
Does it smell good?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Ooh.
And it's super, super juicy, so you're going to assume that the meat is like really fatty. It's probably got a lot of calories in it. And like, which is great for like, on foot travel. Oh, by the way, I thought about this after we like had all of those issues. Atomos would have run after it to try and stomp on it after his very brief training of heroics in Wolfden Falls.
Don't worry, he's tenderizing it.
Yeah, he's tenderizing it. But he would have, been trying to help. So it is just dripping with juices and bubbling as it cooks. Roll for performance on your spicing on your burb.
Is anyone trained in cooking utensils?
I don't think so.
The best I have is alchemy.
I mean, it's close.
That is a natural 19 for whatever bonuses I have.
Very nice. So, after silver barb burb is cooked, spiced to perfection, as it should be. Maybe along with like some of the the rations that you guys have, or the just dried fruit and stuff like that. As you finish your meal, you kind of get a feeling of like a boost. You rolling a 19. I mean, you may have given everybody 1d10 temporary hit point the next 24 hours.
Well,
maybe not Dorus.
No, Doris is not eating this bird. He does not feel comfortable eating this poor, defenseless, natural. This is a natural bird, not a corrupt bird or something that attacked us out of
Right.
spite or something. So he doesn't want to eat it. He's eating his dry-ass cracker rations or whatever he has.
Yeah.
You would rather eat an unnatural creature?
Especially not one that's infused.
It's
right?
different if it's like a farmed cow versus like a natural bird that was just doing what it would do in the wild. Like it's different to him for some reason.
I'm not gonna eat the bird.
Really?
I don't know, man. Like I
You're
just
all right.
decimated that.
You seem kind of raged.
I am pretty enraged. Now I'm feeling
Kaya's
retro.
eating the burb. She rolled a 10 on that. So she's
Yeah,
so-
feeling macabre.
I
It's
rolled
so
a
good.
four.
It's so good. I'm enjoying this burb.
honestly, it's quite excellent. Very surprised. Such a fierce burb, it's tasty. Wonderful job on the seasonings.
Oh yeah, the seasoning is perfect.
I mean,
Is that
there's not
Kaya
much-
saying that?
Yeah.
there isn't much to eat out in the desert.
Well, I would imagine
So
not. You
I-
would just eat everything that you came across, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This'll work. Get used to this. Of course. So happy burb. Soli, roll a d10, add it to temporary health. And let's see. Oh, that's right. So Kaya used one of her spells and it didn't quite work the way that she wanted it to, but so this random thought, I'm thinking of y'all fighting this bird. It's flying away, and then Kaya like uses her spell and it ends up right at y'all's feet. And Adamos is still running in that direction.
Oh yeah, she teleported the bird to our feet. That's right.
Yeah. It was just a random thought. I was like, oh my gosh, that is freaking hilarious.
And then it like flew away all over again.
Yeah. It's a back and forth for Adamos. He's trying his best, man. Are we going to set a watch for the night?
I'll keep
Yeah.
watch.
You'll keep
Sure.
watch?
So like
Okay.
Dorus would try and catch a watch. Are we if we're not doing it together?
Okay.
But if we're doing it together, I'll try and catch one with Yahweh.
Okay. So
We could
Soli,
do pairs.
okay, you can take the first watch, Soli. So roll perception. 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 13.
Yep.
Not bad. So as everybody settles in for the evening, Soli, it's not quite homesickness, but just being in the familiar area of the Feely Fields. This would be the first time that you were truly out on your own. And for all of the reasons that you left, none of them have been satisfied. Now, you have learned a tremendous amount, found where your power came from, and that there's larger threats within Avonvon itself. But still, these hills are home. You know this area between Wolfden Falls and Feely Fields like your own backyard. It is a incredibly peaceful watch as you wait for the stars to come out and the winds die down to let the grasses finally settle for the evening, and the late night insects come out and begin to sing for you. But you don't notice anything as a threat on your watch. So you can go wake up the lizard and the elephant. You so
Yep.
choose.
All right, it's time for your watch.
So one of you can roll perception, or y'all can roll different perceptions, I guess. One with sniff and one without sniff. If you choose to do that.
Would this be a disadvantage since we're in the dark?
Yeah, if neither of you have. Well, Dorus wouldn't be, but you would be. Holy shit. 25.
I got
Oh,
a good
rolled it.
smeller.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 20,
So did
Wow.
I. Shit.
Wow,
but I got a
guys.
7 for my
That's great.
disadvantage.
Okay, so 7 for sight, 25 for snoot. Now, I'm going to assume that Dorus has things to discuss with Silas, so I'll let y'all begin.
We're not
Okay.
going to talk about
EOA?
my necklace, are you again?
No, this is. I mean, I would love to see it if you give me a chance ever, but not about that. What I wanted to ask is how you're feeling about losing our friend Jax.
Well, I seem to disagree with all of you that he was mind controlled in some.
No, I agree with you at this point because when I asked him why he's going, and I see in his eyes that he chose to go. He was not controlled in those last moments when his master was banished. He was by himself. He chose to go through portal. So I do not think it was completely coerced.
Who knows?
It was very tough to tell. Why I ask this is because we still have much travels together. All of us, not just you and me. But I'm wondering, how can we trust any of us if we cannot trust Jax all this time? Like, who can you trust if no one?
Well, none of you have given me a reason to distrust you yet.
Yeah. I think Jax gave us reason earlier to distrust.
Well, I think he had reason to distrust himself.
Yes, maybe it is that true that you cannot trust one who does not know and understand their past. Anyway, I just want to take this opportunity and say, feel like you and me, we have taken a lot of damage for the party, if you know what I mean. Both emotional and physical, probably, but
Mostly physical for me.
yes, this is what I'm getting at. Yes, I would wonder if you would take token of trust between yourself and me. And I hold up one of the platinum rings. I have two of them, and I put one on my own finger and hold the other one out to him. See if he'll take it. This could be token of trust between us.
This isn't like a proposal or anything.
No, put on this finger. I put mine on my little pinky finger on my, I guess left hand, but yeah, pinky finger.
Okay, I'll put it on my finger.
This way, if we ever get, there's lots of mind craziness going on, and I think if we refer back to piece of trust that has always been there and will always be there, maybe it would help us get out of it sometime, you know?
I don't know what kind of magic this is, but
It's not magic, it's just a ring, it's a token.
okay. I will take your token of trust.
Great. I think we have understanding, you and me, and we should be good friends and never go through portals without reason.
Well, we kind of get pulled through a lot of
Well,
portals.
that's the reason. I'm saying, like, don't go through portal and be like, bye, like, at least tell me where you're going or what motivations you have. Don't just leave for sake of leaving like Jax did.
Fine.
He's trying to, like, put an olive leaf out sort of thing.
Absolutely. I'm not there.
All right, when we go through with our watch, I think, unless you have something else to say.
Just watching the DM crack up over there.
I love you guys. That's all I have to say. I love you guys. So as EOA is in a very strange state of confusion, as most of your life was just you and one other person. There was never any reason to distrust. When you went in to get supplies, that's all it was. There was never, there may have been acquaintances, but there were no other friends or family. Trust is a strange thing to ask for. You go to a general store and you trust the person to sell you the goods that are there on the shelf. You go to a healer if needed, and you trust that if you pay for their services, they're going to give you what you require to heal an injury. Whatever that is, I can see EOA being just kind of processing what all of that means, and also what it means just to distrust somebody. So he always lost in I can't say human revelation, but a being revelation of strange proportions.
What are feelings?
Yeah, what are feelings? What is trust? What is this thing that we have to earn? You don't see anything on your watch, EOA, but Dorus, you do smell, and you can tell it's from it's from a distance. The smell of a fire. Though it doesn't seem to be incredibly strong, as if it was like a forest fire or a fire within the fields, just maybe a large campfire or a bonfire of some kind in the distance somewhere. But other than that, that is your watch. In the night.
Can I tip Yahweh off and let him know that I smell this fire, maybe sort of off in that direction where I'm smelling the wind coming from? I think there's another, like maybe another camp or something off in that distance. Smelled some fire or burning woods. Very small, but somewhere that way.
Should we have Nimu check it out?
I mean, we are in woods. I think it's probably safe. Like, assume another group camping out here. Probably not dangerous, right? I mean, we are camping out here.
We have
Fine.
a fire going, don't we? I assume so.
Does not seem dangerous to me. I just wanted to note to you, just in case you could see anything or anything better. Don't you have dark vision?
I do not have that rune enabled.
Oh, okay. I thought lizard guys maybe had it.
Hey,
No,
sometimes.
it's specifically a rune for me.
Yeah, I don't have my staff lit up. I'm just observing the forest and smelling around. Yeah.
I just imagine Dorus's nose is like the submarine telescope going out of the water.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and like it's not. There's not barely a breeze. Like it's super peaceful. The winds here die in the evenings, but like that's why it probably took so long to even like drift y'all's way. But I mean, yeah, maybe. So if you want, you can always wake everybody up a little bit early to check it if you wanted to get a visual on them before they left camp. Or if you're not.
Are we the
worried-
last watch or the middle watch?
Y'all are the last watch. I don't think anybody decided on a third watch, so y'all got long watches. Oh, you would have done it?
I don't
Oh.
want to wake them up like to get them out of their
Nemo said he would have
8-hour rest or
taken.
whatever, but
Nemo said he would take a third watch.
okay, cool.
Your turn.
Yeah, so we'll give Nimu warning about that over there.
Yeah, there may be another camp out there somewhere that way, probably quite far off. I smell a little bit of smoke from possibly another campfire.
Okay.
I'll keep a lookout.
Yeah. Okay. From the kitchen. Okay, so you two. Oh, you want to fly over there? Okay. Did one of y'all want to stay awake while he takes to wing?
What about the
Yeah.
other person with us?
Kaya? Kaya? Kaya?
Yeah.
Kaya. Yeah.
Yeah, let him and Kaya take the last watch.
Yeah, Kaya will stay. Kaya will wake up with.
Then we can all get 8 hours at least. That'd be better.
Just us lagging in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, we're fine. Just
Yeah, I'm only 3 points of exhaustion. No big deal.
It's fine. It's fine. All right. So, Nemo and Kaya. God. For investigation if you're flying off.
Okay.
Be stealthy about it.
So when you wake up Kea, she's like, oh, already. Okay.
There's smoke out there. Do you want to come? I don't know. I gotta fly and find it. I want to see what's out there.
Well, how about if you don't come back within an hour? I'll wake everybody up.
Perfect.
Yeah, roll investigation.
15.
15. Do you have dark vision?
120 feet, yeah. I'm an owl. I can see some shit.
All right, so you take off out of the trees. Luckily the silvery
Or who's can smell some shit. I can
Yeah.
see some shit.
luckily the silver barb burbs are sleeping at night. So
It's a good thing. I don't want to get eaten by a bird.
So you take off and begin heading the direction, another one, that Dorus had pointed out. And Kea stays and is eagerly and a little bit frightened of being, one, alone, but also you being alone, flying to an unknown camp. However, it is a bit of a distance off. Let's see. So
What
8
time of the
to
night is it?
midnight, 4-ish. So you begin heading in the direction that Dorus told you, and as you continue flying, first off, the thing that you notice is it's further towards Feely Field. It's closer in the direction that you are all headed. Now, here where you are, there's still quite a bit of stones and forest left from Wolfden Falls. But the further out you go, you see that there's just these beautiful rolling hills. The trees begin to give way to even more of the grasses that have begun springing up in the area where everybody is camping currently. After a while, you see off in the distance a fairly large campfire, and you can barely make out the silhouettes of very large tents.
Okay.
So I don't know how close you wanted to get to investigate, or what kind of detail you're looking
We'll
for.
go, like sit on top of a tree, maybe. Or towards the top of it.
Are you going to try and be stealthy?
Yeah. I don't want to get burp. Oh no. A 10. I am neither loud nor.
You look like one of those owl statues on top of a post.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Thinking you're still.
Yep.
You can't see me.
As you fly in, you notice that there are, of course, quite a few guards posted around these tents. Just as you're coming into a tree, somebody pulls up a crossbow and is going to aim in your direction. Now, I don't know if you want to try and identify them before this, so you can call out to them.
Yeah, I would want to.
Okay. So, separate perception for identification.
Oh, 20.
Very nice.
Is that active perception?
Yeah, so you have seen this symbol many, many times as they have sent delegates or researchers out to your home as new ruins were revealed from the shifting sands. It is you see the emblem of Entora on the tents, banners, and on the guards themselves. So you have a chance to call out if you wish.
Yeah, I will. Hold on! Don't shoot me!
So as you say that, the crossbow jerks and the bolt you can hear whiz by you.
I'm not a bad bird.
And at that, multiple guards look in your direction and begin tracking you as you...
Are you landed still?
You going towards them? What are you doing?
I'm standing up in the tree.
You're staying up in the tree.
Yeah, I'm not getting too close to him, man. I don't know if
Waving
he
your
did
people
owl.
arms?
No. Hello.
What is your purpose here?
Well, my companions and I were sleeping, and I smelled smoke, and I was just coming to investigate. That's all.
I need you to come down into the light,
Why?
or we can shoot you in the tree.
That'd be a bad idea. How many people are there?
You see 6 guards right now with their crossbows trained on you. You don't know who else is in the camp. There's multiple large tents. And quite a few wagons sitting around towards the outside.
All right. Hold on.
Gonna fly in?
I'll get closer.
All right, so as you fly down into the light, all the crossbows still trained on you. What are you doing out here alone?
Scouting, obviously.
Scouting.
Yeah, my party's like a ways back, and I smelled a fire. I was just making sure there's nothing bad going on.
There's nothing bad going on.
Okay. Bye.
What is your name?
Bye.
And who do you associate with?
I'm Nemu, and I associate with my party. You might have heard of us. We're the Variant.
Oh,
We save people and stuff.
tell Tia. Someone is here to see her. Are you going to wait?
Sure.
Okay. So one of the guards turns around, walks off into the camp, and comes back with a Can you give me an animal? Who should Tia be? Or what should Tia be, I should say.
An otter.
Tia is an otter. Okay. So Tia,
Otters are the.
you see the guard coming forward, and there's an otterkin. I don't know, but it is now. It's a thing now. Following right next to them, and she has on hastily donned robes, and is putting on a belt with multiple pouches on it as she walks forward. Why am I awake? Well, this one says that he saves people. Heroes of some
do.
kind, the variants. Oh,
Kind of a big deal. Some places. Maybe not here.
and as she walks closer, you see her steps become more assured. And suddenly, she begins adjusting her pouch and keeping her hands within reach of it. Stay on guard. This one is dangerous.
Oh no. I'm not dangerous, damn it. Look, I've got an instrument. I play music.
Well, considering the fact that we have been into multiple cities where multiple people have had bursts of very strange magics, I can get the feeling that you are strong.
That's true.
Have you had any strange occurrences recently? Have you had any outbursts? Have you killed anyone recently? And you see the guards begin to kind of make their way.
I killed a bird. They tried to kill me though. It was a big bird.
A bird.
Yeah, it was huge. It tried to kill me. I killed it. Tried to eat me, actually. Tried to snap me right out of the sky.
Why don't you come inside and you can tell me about it?
And I'll follow along. Fuck it. Oh, good. Do you have tea?
Actually, yes, I have some wonderful teas.
Oh, good.
So Nemu
You guys are so nice.
Nemu disappears. And Kea waits for an hour. Another 5 minutes. She starts getting a little anxious. 2 more minutes. Yeah,
I forgot I told her an hour. Shit.
2 more minutes. Soli, wake up! Soli, wake up! Nemu left
What
to go look for something, and he hasn't come back.
Oh my gosh. What time was it?
5. I don't know, the sun's about to come up, I think.
Okay, Nemo's missing, right?
Yeah. Should I wake everybody else up?
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Okay. Eowyn, wake up!
I just like pull out a knife, ready for something to attack.
Oh my god, don't stab me! Look, Nemo never came back.
Did he go out alone?
Well, yes, of course he did. I can't fly. Should I have gone with him?
Someone had to stay here, I guess.
Dorus! And she runs over. Dorus! Nemo didn't come back.
Doris like grabs his staff and yells, "Svidla!" And like the light on the staff is blindingly bright all of a sudden.
Oh,
What's going on? What's going on?
I can't see.
Nemo's missing.
Nemo hasn't come back.
What do you mean missing?
He didn't come back from the fire. Do you think he's
He
roasting?
went to. I just told him to be aware of it. I didn't tell him to go to it. Oh my god! He like
Yep.
starts his get up.
He probably went there.
Okay, so you begin packing up the tents, and hastily getting everything ready.
Oh,
I was gonna say hastily pack everything into a bag or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, everything just kind of ends up.
Admo-
Throw it
like
all on
that.
Atomos.
Yeah, Atomos just ends up like haphazardly. All this stuff is kind of stacked on him.
Just still half asleep.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like snorts at everybody.
Oh my gosh.
So as
Yeah.
you all get
Oh.
on the road, like luckily Dorus knows which direction it is. Go ahead, Sully.
Yeah, I'm like sniffing it out as we go.
I was just gonna like scout ahead and see if there's like anything was going on.
Okay. You don't have dark vision, right?
I don't.
Okay, so
If
that would
I
be
see
very
you're
dangerous.
leaving up ahead, I would like try and stop her and be like, "No, we must stick together. If Nemo is in trouble, we might need all of our help."
Okay, right. Like,
If this is the start of the day, can I like prepare some runes?
Yeah, you could prepare some runes, and everybody would have gotten along. Not gonna give y'all exhaustion for that.
Yeah, I need I think a minute or 10 minutes per spell I prepare, so I'm not going to change my spells. But
Do you really?
I think
Yeah,
I
I
have
think
to
that's
spend
the
some
official
time to
rule.
like prepare my spells at the beginning of the day. But this time we're leaving in a hurry, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay. How odd. Why didn't I know that about clerics? Okay.
I believe all spellcasters have that.
Oh wow. So you have to spend like an
The ones
hour
that can
every
change daily have the same rules, yeah. But I think it's
Ah.
a minute per spell, or
Something
even
like
10
that.
minutes per spell, something like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I always ignore that rule.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I would ignore it too, except in this case, we're literally like leaving in a
Yeah,
hurry.
you're in a rush, so that makes sense.
I'm gonna activate my stone rune for dark vision.
Okay, perfect. So, while y'all are heading there, roll EOA now that you have dark vision, you roll perception. And then Dorus, if you want to roll snoot, in case you want to try and smell anybody coming towards you, you can.
That was a
21 will do
5.
it. A 5?
No, a 4.
A 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think mine is more to like find out the best possible direction towards the smoky smell.
Gotcha. So the four of you, and Atomos begin heading out, not being slow, trying to get there as quickly as you can. Nemu. Tia takes you into a tent, and as you walk through the camp, you see that there have been stakes set out with torches. The torches are not lit at this very moment, but there's also banners hanging up.
Oh, not meat steaks, like torch steaks.
Yes, torch stakes.
Okay. Like, wow, they're gonna feed and give me tea. Delicious.
I was thinking worse, like heads on stakes.
Oh.
I thought of the same thing too. Yeah.
One of the tents seems to be being guarded by a couple of the guards here, and it's not one of the well-decorated ones. It seems to just be a fairly plain tent, though it is still large. There are a few other guards on the other side of the camp, just, well spread out. Multiple horses tied up for their journeys, and 5 different carriages that are currently waiting around for the morning. But the tent that you walk into is made of this incredible embroidered fabric. You can probably imagine that the tent itself, just the weight of it, would fill up probably half of one of these wagons. There are multiple Entora banners hanging outside, inside. Even inside there are rugs laid out with comfortable, though still folding chairs, tables, those kinds of things. And standing off to the side is somebody just quietly waiting with a tea set next to them and a couple of baskets of food, waiting for apparently Tia to return. As you walk in, Tia gestures to the table sitting there. Would you like to join me? Might as well have an early breakfast.
I might as well.
Well, I have a few different teas. Are you a green tea type, a dark tea, or perhaps fruit or herbal teas?
A darker tea to get me going in the morning.
Okay. And she just kind of nods to the person waiting. So, you say you're out here with your friends, your companions.
Yep.
On your way where?
Feely Field?
Oh. What are y'all doing in Feely Fields? Nobody has gone there for vacation in quite a few years.
We just investigate happening.
Investigate happenings? Oh, so you're adventurers.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I'm an adventurer myself. What kind of things have you found recently?
Just weird creatures, really, mostly.
Oh, the infused.
Yeah, different stuff like that.
Yeah, the infused creatures are terrible beasts.
They are. They're pretty nasty.
And you all fought them.
Yeah, and then there's like these deities. They think they're gods, and they keep talking to us. And there's like, I don't know, all sorts of weird shit going on, I guess.
Deities.
Yeah, like I don't know. Weird. Like there's a cat that talks to us. Like this little person that like zips around, but he hasn't talked to us in a long time because I think he's mad. I think he's mad at us.
Oh.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah, sentinels.
Oh, you came from Wolfden Falls then.
I mean, we've come from all over the place.
We did hear that Wolfden Falls and the Keenson have returned.
Oh yeah. We might have done that.
Done that.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you sure you haven't been feeling sick recently? Vacuum. The vacuum, sorry. The vacuum.
Our vacuum like ate something and it's like making a terrible.
It's like, apparently it spit it out. Any
Horse
fevers?
tastes good.
Yeah. Any fevers or are you seeing or hearing things? Strange things?
No more than usual.
Do you mind if I have my medical staff check you out? Just in case.
Why? Just to see if I'm sick or something?
Yes.
Oh, I don't think I'm sick. If I was sick, I'd know it. I mean, I can heal myself.
Well, you're talking about deities and little zippy creatures.
Well, let me ask you something. You said you're an adventurer of sorts. What do you do with this camp of people in costume?
We're a delegation from Antora, going to greet the Keenson. It's been many years since we've seen them. Obviously, you should know that.
Yeah, but what's your interest with them?
They're within our territory. Having them return is, I mean, it's amazing and wonderful, and we want to just see if they're okay.
You want to see if they're okay? I can assure you they're pretty okay.
Wonderful.
Yep, you can save you the trip. You can go back now.
Well, their leader, Rondon, I'm sure would be more than eager to see us.
Oh yeah, that's one of my group mates' uncles. Like we're really familiar with him.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yep.
And where is your group now?
Sleep.
Sleeping.
Yeah, I had the last watch.
Yeah.
I'm just so you know, like knowing that you guys have probably woken up by now. Like I'm fully aware that you guys are probably on your way. I just don't want her to know that, like I'm that I'm
Yeah.
sure you guys would be. And I'm totally okay with wiping these guys out if they mean the Keenson harm. So that's what I'm trying to figure.
Well, my adventures. I'm sorry, we got sidetracked.
Delicious tea, by the way.
Yes, it's some of my favorites. I always.
Yeah, what is it? What do you use for sweetener? I always find that's the hardest thing.
Actually, it is the nectar of a very large white flower that we grow in Antora. You really should come. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pretty young. I'm from like the desert, and I haven't really gotten out much until I started wandering around with my friends. So like maybe someday I'll come to Antora, but we've got so many things to do.
It's a beautiful city. There's so many different teas there and these beautiful flowers. And then to the north are these incredible botanical just swaths of land. It's where most of the teas and flowers and herbs are grown for our other teas.
You just see me kind of like he's just kind of staring off into the distance like he's. Yeah, that sounds beautiful.
So, you said that you lived in the desert.
Yeah.
Which desert?
Way to the east.
And that you said you're young and you were from the desert, and you're with a group of friends.
That's right.
Are you with this group of friends voluntarily?
Yeah. I wanted to get out away from home, and I kind of got tired of sand and shit, and I figured, what better way to get to not see sand than to get out of the desert? So
Not see sand and shit.
and shit. That's plenty of shit though. I haven't been able to avoid that.
So, what? You just answered an ad for adventurers and.
Well, you know how it goes. Like you're sitting in a bar and one thing leads to another, and you just run into random people, and you all have like a goal in common, so you just kind of get together and you're like, yeah, we could do that. And then you just kind of stay together because you find yourself friends, except for we had one dude that left us because he was an asshole.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't like being with us anymore. He had ulterior motives.
Are you sure that you can trust the rest of your group?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure. One of them's an elephant. He's pretty cool. Another one's a lizard. He's pretty cool. And only you're human,
Yeah.
right?
Take care.
Yeah. We never talk about it, so it's like. And then the other one's just, a human, which is kind of weird, I guess. But yeah, what does she look like?
So she's an otterkin.
Oh yeah, she's the otterkin. That's
She's got obviously very, very sleek fur. And she seems to be like school counselor concern type. That's what she's kind of like. The aura she's giving to, or she's trying to give off, is like the concerned school counselor type. Well, and you trust the rest of your group to not leave you.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure I trust him.
Well, despite your age, you have quite a bit of experience.
Well, that's true. We've gone all over the place.
And with the many, many threats that we keep hearing about, we could sure use your experience in Antora. We have large groups who can be trusted implicitly that go all over the continent to ensure people's safety.
The goddamn recruiters.
I don't know. How much does it pay?
We pay very well. Specifically after you're tested and we know your strength, we pay based on experience and ability. So I couldn't say directly how much you would be paid because that would be very presumptuous of me.
You don't have like a pay scale like level 1 and 2 and 3, like up to 15?
Oh, we do.
Okay.
But though you can tell me about all of your experiences, and I can feel the energy of the arcane ability within you, without proper testing.
And I'm really good with music.
Without proper testing and a medical evaluation. Yeah. So she is going to go through the whole, all of her testing and all of her medical evaluation that they do. She's just going to keep you talking, and trying to gain your trust. Now, so I would say it takes you guys booking it
Yep.
about an hour to arrive at the camp. Now,
Yeah.
are we sneaking up to the camp? Is somebody going to scout? Is somebody being stealthy stealth?
Oh,
I'm
what
scouting.
Wait. As soon as we see the camp, I want to gesture to everyone to like get down, and I'm gonna use sending to send a message to Nemu.
Oh, okay.
And I want to say, are you safe? Is everything fine in there? We are near the camp. We need to move in. That's it.
Okay. He's helping Arias.
You see Yahweh just ready to jump out of the bushes and attack someone, but I'll wait for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, as soon as we're like within an eye shot of the camp and like not spotted yet, basically.
So Kaya, while we wait, just kind of like squats down. That's an Antora delegation, maybe.
It is. I see that. I can recognize that from anywhere.
What are they doing way out here?
I don't know, but I don't like this.
Well, the fields are not far from Intoro. I mean,
They're not, but
we should be well within their jurisdiction, I would think.
Well,
but
yeah,
they're
but
different.
that's a very large group.
Yeah, it's way too large. They're planning something. They have to.
How many tents are there?
There are 4 massive tents. And there's a few smaller ones kind of dotted around, but there are 4 massive ones.
And as we're talking this out, like we're just kind of scoping the camp. I'm just like,
Yeah.
let me see if I can reach to Nemu before we move in.
Yes.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
safe?
I don't want to do anything crazy. Can I roll anything to like know history wise, like would they know of the council if they're soldiers in the Entora?
Oh yeah, you can
Team?
roll history. It's going to be a really low DC. Some of it's I'm going to give you for free.
Yeah, 18 total.
18.
What would I know about? I imagine some like Tully delegations coming to Duneborough.
Yes, very infrequently, but yes. So you can roll history on Thule. Now Dorus.
What I really want to specifically know is, would being an apprentice at the council hold any weight with this group?
It might.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you would know that a group this large is one of two things. Mainly because you're so far out, and while there are Entora, like capital cities out where you are, it's not the capital of Entora City. But you would know that when these large caravans come from the capital, they're either doing two things. They're trying to assuage the outlying peoples and offering aid for things like incursions or those kinds of things, or they are recruiting. Or it could be like going to Wolfden Falls would be obviously very important to Entora. Seeing
We
as
don't
what just
we don't
happened.
necessarily know that yet, right?
No, but you can assume, having been to Entora a few times because of the council, or at least having people from Entora coming to the council, just kind of, and then of course growing up in Enseva, there are Entora once Enseva, obviously it's one of the smaller places, so they always were there offering aid or coming out to recruit, or maybe trying to take some land peacefully without
Peacefully.
yeah.
Yeah, like in my brain, we literally just left Wolfden Falls like a day or two ago, and I
Wait,
feel
how
like
do they know?
they might not necessarily know enough about them being back yet to send a big entourage like this just for that. So that's why I'm thinking, like, why are they actually out here? They probably don't know about that yet.
Yeah, or if they do, how do they know?
Yeah,
how do
exactly.
they
Yeah.
know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's only been like a day since we left.
yeah. I mean, it just happened you were there
Yesterday.
you were there for a
Oh
few
yeah,
days.
we were there for like a week.
Yeah. But still, yeah. So yes, you would have you would have a little bit of sway being part of the council. Okay, so message came to you.
I also got a 10 for
Okay.
history.
What?
I got a 10 for history. I was like seeing like comparing this to like the Tully.
So yeah, the Tulis have sent out people, but they don't send out fancy caravans.
So
Not
this is like an unnatural
yes.
thing.
Yeah, for you it would be very, very fancy for a group from a main city or a main family. Very fancy. So you might think, there's like really important people in there or whatever EOA would think based off that. All right, I'm so sorry, Neiman.
No, I'm not worried.
All right, so the questions were: are you safe? And what was the other one? We're coming in, or what was it? I'm sorry, Doris.
Yeah, I was just telling him, yeah, we're close to the camp. We can see it. Are you safe? Do you need us to come in and help?
Ask him where he is. Which tent?
I just want him to know that we're coming into the camp, and if he's in trouble, to let us know first.
Okay.
No, I'm responding to sending.
Yep, I sent 25 words or less. I don't think I even said that many.
So do I have to respond physically to sending?
No, you can do it in your head, I believe.
That is if
Because
you can do it in your head.
what's
I said that is if you can do it in your head.
Yeah, the creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you if the sender knows you, and can answer in kind. So you can answer in your mind.
Yeah, so I would respond with, I'm sitting with an otter having tea. They're on their way to Wolfden Falls. They think you're still asleep.
That told us nothing of the situation.
He's still got more words. He can tell us if he wants us to come in or not.
Stay there for now. And I think that's like, I'm fine. I think. But I would send. So the reason I say that is because sending is verbal, somatic, and
It
material.
is if you're sending it, but not if you're
Okay.
not if you're responding.
Oh, hold on. Let me backtrack. Uh,
Yeah, it just says you can send an answer in a like manner. I don't know if that means he has to like do all the things of the spell or not, but
No, because the creature hears the message in its mind, recognize you as a sender if it knows you, and you can answer in a like manner immediately. Considering
I
it's
think
one
you just
sentence.
reply in your mind, right?
Yeah. So
yeah, I'll go back and say if you hear music, then come in.
I relate that to the party. I
Okay.
think it's okay. He's having tea, he said. But said if we hear music to come in.
Okay. So you're safe at least.
I don't know about that, but safe for the moment.
Yeah.
he's having tea, and we're just going to be okay with this.
Well, obviously there's a leader to this camp. I think he's with leader, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm wearing Kingston robes too. Remember? I got those from the Kings.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
She
I was just looking at my inventory.
would have recognized that
alright.
too, and probably still not said anything until you did.
Yep.
So Kaya is concerned, but she's willing to wait until the sun comes up, and that is it.
Yeah, we'll wait like another 30, 40 minutes, I would think, and then we're going in. We're
Yep.
at least announcing ourselves to the camp.
Yep.
Nothing else.
All right, I'm ready.
So she finishes her spiel, and look, there's an entire chain of command with Intora, especially as part of our, I guess you could call them our adventuring groups, but really they're the ones that we send out to areas that need us most. And there's never any reason truly to distrust anyone in your group, because there's such a difficult testing and interrogation that you have to do to even be part of it. I just think that it would benefit everyone if you at least came into Antora and decided if it was the right thing for you. And even your group, I'd be very interested in meeting them.
How many people does it seem like are at this?
Minimum 30.
Oh, it's not bad. We can take them.
Wow, guys.
Yep.
I mean, look. Soli's already happy with those
Oh, yeah.
firewalls. So,
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I do not trust them at all.
yeah, my biggest thing is my biggest thing is with them in the Kingston. So you said you're going to meet the Kingston. What's your do you like my clothes? I got this from there. And how do you know they're even there? Like, we just came from there. All this happened like a day ago.
It was a week ago.
Oh, I thought it was a day ago.
No, y'all were there for.
Oh,
a
it was
week.
like, okay, so either way, it wasn't long ago. We just it's only been like a week.
What? And
News travels fast.
you don't think a messenger could have made it all the way to Antora from Wolfden Falls?
What, like one of their people?
Well, yeah. They're a massive part of our northern protection.
Just to meta a bit, like they've been gone for how many years?
11.
So they've been missing for 11 years, but they're still a big part of your northern defense. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, what have you guys done? I mean, if they were a part of their defense and they've been gone for a while. Like, how does that work? I mean, you must be happy to have him back, right?
Absolutely. That's why we're coming to say welcome back. And
Oh.
we'd love to know exactly what happened and if everybody is okay. How does an entire peoples disappear and reappear? We have been stretched incredibly thin and have had to, unfortunately,
Well, they were kind of in stasis, from my understanding of.
Oh,
But they're fine now. We brought them back.
right. This group of yours, these friends.
Mhm. Yep. Are you gonna test me yet? Like, I'm kind of curious to see what this test means.
Yeah, I'm more than happy to start the testing.
Okay.
Give me a few moments, would you?
Sure.
Okay. So, she leaves the tent. You are left with the attendee, if you will. And you can tell just as the tent opens that the sun is beginning to lighten just a little bit. Full sunrise will be soon. Now, how far away are you guys? And actually roll stealth.
I would say I would have stopped them as soon as I could smell that we were getting close. Like,
Okay.
out
That's
of
pretty
visual
far.
distance at least.
Yeah, that's really far.
Behind the tree line, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially because we're traveling in a big group and with a horse. I didn't want us to get spotted.
Yeah, I would definitely put like Admos like way further back. Garus.
But we're only giving him 30 or 40 minutes after that sending. Otherwise, we're walking up.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Garus. You have magic that can like project voices, right?
Yes, of course. I can make it very loud if you wish.
I could turn into a giant, wrestle some trees around back here, and like demand the owl be returned to us.
I mean, maybe we can do that, but I trust
Just
Nemo.
a-
I want to give him chance to.
Just an
Good.
idea.
Yeah, it sounds fun, but I want to find out more about what they're doing here.
Also, we can we? I guess if we're too far away, maybe we can't see their tents and stuff. But can we tell that they're from Mentora from here?
Imagine we can see them past the tree line at least.
I would say like if y'all are you could still tell no matter if you can smell them, then somebody can probably see the tents. They're big. They're really big. And the banners are not like 4-foot banners. Like they are towering over the tents. Like,
Yeah.
hey, this is who we are, and if you come fuck with us, just
they're not trying to
remind-
hide it, basically.
No.
We could tell they're from Mentora. I don't think they probably would mean us harm. So I
Oh.
think it is best to wait. At least for a few minutes until we can see if Nemo has success or not. And also, there's no way to tell how many soldiers or crew are in there. So we may go up against 50 crew if we have the bad end of it, you know?
Yeah.
I think maybe talk it out in this case is better plan.
So, after
We're
a
just
few- Yeah.
discussing. We're
I
just
didn't
out the
wanna
back
interrupt you guys.
discussing. It's fine. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're not like making any aggressive moves to the camp
Oh,
yet.
Right. So after a few minutes, Nemu, you hear a barking voice yell out, "Up! Time for morning!" And after a few more minutes, Tia comes back.
I'll jump and like almost spill my tea.
I'm sorry if that startled you.
It is way too early in the morning for that kind of a voice. Holy crap, man.
They're getting everybody ready for morning exercises.
Morning exercise.
Yes,
Walking all that distance isn't enough exercise?
oh, no, not everybody has been with us the whole time.
Oh, where'd you get the other people from?
Well, those that decided to come with us to train in their newfound realizations. So if you'll just come with me, I'd be happy to start administering some tests.
Newfound realization. Like, what did they realize? That sounds like forced.
Indoctrination.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm going to some sort of a temple to be shown the ways and threatened if I don't.
That sounded really culty there for
It did. Yeah.
Just finding that they have skills that they want to hone in on and also help in Tor at the same time.
Okay. Looking around in this tent, are there any of those people around here?
No, but she's going to take you outside where all of the new recruits will be coming out for
Okay,
morning
alright.
exercise. So as she leads you out, you see a group of 8 filing out of the plain tent that you passed earlier. And it is species of all different kinds, various ones. There's even one of the... I'm going to totally butcher this. The rabbit folk, I'm sorry. The Harangon. One of the Harangon with this group that's filing out, trying to stay straight back with their shoulders back, their chin up. But you can tell many of them are still incredibly groggy. And as they walk, roll perception for me.
Hold on, I'm rolling something else. Whoops, sorry. All right. 20.
Okay, 20 will do it. 2 of them have collars on that you faintly feel some kind of arcane energy.
Coming from the call.
Yes.
What's the cool necklace that they have on?
It's to protect themselves and others until they can hone their skills.
I see. They're just that powerful, huh? Are they gonna like explode?
Possibly.
Wow.
That's a thing that can happen. I've never known any of these recruits to do so, but in the last.
But it is possible for them to blow up.
Well, in the last couple of months, it's been an interesting adventure. We'll put it that way. So come on into this tent. Now, she takes you into the tent where the recruits were sleeping, and you see all of their bedrolls neatly rolled up along the edges, and in the very, very back, there's a table and a couple of chairs. But the main thing you notice is that the table is etched with multiple different arcane runes and symbologies. Now, about this time that she takes you back to this table, the sun has completely peaked over the horizon, guys.
If we hear Nemo screaming, I'm running.
Yeah.
We haven't heard any music, so if it's been 30 or 40 minutes, I think I'm gonna suggest we walk up anyway.
We have to go. We can't be here all day.
Yeah, so the sun has come up. Y'all can calmly walk up if you wish to the
I'll
camp.
try.
Let's discuss, because I know you want to try a crazy rescue mission, but I think best to diplomatically resolve this. They will be amenable to us as helpers of the realms.
What if 1 or 2 of us walk up and someone else stay behind? Just in case.
Well, I'm quite.
I think I should go up because they will know me from the council.
Okay. I'll come with you.
The girls get to stay.
Your
Okay.
backup plan, okay? I will. It's gonna be tough to send a message while I'm in there.
Just blow with
We'll
your.
stick to music. If you hear loud music, come running, okay?
Or just screams. That works
Or
too.
just explosions and screams, also bad.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right, let's go, Yahweh.
Are you leaving Atomos?
I don't want him in there.
Can I give him breakfast?
Yes.
All right.
Not too much though.
Not too much.
He's still working off all that.
Okay. So she, I guess where Atomos is quite a distance off. Probably not too far, but, Kea looks over to you solely. There's a lot of weirdness in this, right? Like,
There is. I'm just glad I didn't go because if I went there, I might have done something I might have regret. I don't trust them. I've never trusted them.
you don't trust in Torah.
No. I've always been treated horribly in that city. I hate that city. I just don't like it there.
Well, maybe things have changed. I mean, I know in Torah had been trying to move on to, or claim Mazend Hollow for a while, but they were never rude and we hadn't seen them in years, really. But it's still kind
Yeah.
of strange.
It is. It is something. They have to be doing something. I don't know. But they're
Well-
definitely planning something.
Let's hope it's, they're just sending a welcome package to Wolfden Falls.
Yeah.
A welcome package. So
I don't trust this welcome pack.
as you two begin walking up, you are asked if you grant permission for a spell that will encourage you to tell the truth, Nimu.
It'll encourage me to tell the truth,
Yes.
or it'll force me to tell the truth. I've heard of this spell. You're asking me to go into a zone of truth.
Yeah, that would be the spell, yes. You have the ability to cast this spell.
Nah. I'm generally pretty honest.
Well, then shouldn't be a problem. It's part of the recruitment. Part of the testing.
Oh, I never. Wait a minute. I was just curious. You know how like you get online and you it's like, what is my, what do I align with? Like, am I like this star chart or whatever? I'm thinking like that kind of a test, right? Like I'm not thinking about a recruitment test. I don't know. I know you think I'm crazy, but I'm just letting you know. If you do something silly here, it's not going to end well for everybody in this camp.
Something silly.
This
Like what?
Something
is
silly.
just a medical test. Or like, this is just recruit. No, I mean a medical test.
Yeah. She's caught herself. A little late, but that's okay. Okay. You have been turned on by one of your group members. All we're doing is ensuring that you won't do the same to us.
Who's around me right now?
Just you and Tia.
God, she's such a cute otter though.
She is, and she's been very kind.
Just very convincing.
But I might have to blast her and run away.
She hasn't done anything. She's not like you can't leave.
That's your choices, like trust her completely or blast her and run away.
That's how my brain works, man. It's very black and white. Oh, I mean, damn it.
The truth circle can't make you tell anything that you don't want to. Like, it can make you tell things you don't want to tell, but it can't make you tell a lie that would like incriminate yourself or anything.
Yeah, you can
Let's-
you can
So
choose.
you just have to decide if there's anything you want to hide from her or not.
You can just choose not to speak too.
Yeah, such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of truth.
Okay.
You're a bard.
All right, I'll take your damn test.
Okay, charisma saving. Or you know what? Are you gonna let the spell take?
Yeah, you have to agree to like completely fail the
Otherwise-
charisma save. If otherwise, it's like you're fighting it.
Yeah.
I believe they know if you resist it.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and I'm super charismatic, so that would be a mistake. Uh, um, okay, you know what? Whatever.
You're gonna choose to fail?
Yeah.
Okay. So at
Let's see where this shenanigans go.
yeah. So she activates some of the symbols on the table, and it casts the spell from the table around you, her, everybody else in the area that just happens to be within 60 feet. Apparently, it's really big. It is stupidly big. Do you have any ill will towards Entora, the family of Entora, or the government of Entora?
I mean, I don't even really care about Entora, to be honest with you. If we're being honest here, this is the honest circle, right? I'm in a place of honest.
Absolutely.
Perfect. I'll be totally honest with you then.
You said that you were from one of the deserts to the east?
Yeah, I can't remember what the name of it was. No.
I think it was south of Mirage in the Charred Dunes.
I know it was north of Areki.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of in the Charred Dunes and Mirage area.
Does your family know that you've left?
Yep, I just talked to him the other day.
Do they know where you are?
I mean, they're very proud of me.
What
That's
is...
kind of an answer.
Yeah. What is your goal here in Entora?
Just passing through. Is that honest?
I don't know.
I mean, because we're just going to Feely Fields,
I mean,
right?
it depends on what Nimu believes is true.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, is that considered like Entora's lands?
so Feely Fields isn't in Entora, but you're not necessarily telling a lie because you plan on going to Feely Fields through Entora and
Yep.
going to the Crying Cascade to the Archipelago, right? And the Archipelago is in neutral territory. So it's not necessarily a lie.
I mean,
I thought we were going to Feely Fields to like fight something or whatever. But...
Feely Fields is where Soli's from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
can I ask you a question since we're in this circle?
of course.
What's your feelings about Feely Field?
About Feely Fields.
Yeah.
I don't have feelings either way about Feely Fields. It's a beautiful place. There's quite a few displacements that settled in Feely Fields.
Displacements meaning the humans and
Apparently was very close to where the group of humans and others were from. So that is the place that they chose to settle. The people of Feely Fields, the Harengon, and the other species that live there are wonderful people, very kind and welcoming.
what do you feel about humans?
They're strange creatures.
I like this circle. You can just say things that are honest, but don't really have anything to do with your question.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works. It's my
No, it's
job
kind
to
of a-
discern the difference.
Oh, so you're like a psychologist.
Sure. Now, as y'all are having this brief break in questioning, Eoway and Dorvus walk closer to the to where this camp lies, and immediately within quite a distance, actually, you hear a voice. State your name and your purpose for coming to the Entora camp.
We believe you have a friend of ours.
The little one.
The owl.
Yes. Come on in. Apparently it's the day of visitors. How wonderful. We'll never be leaving. And the guard just grumbles as he takes you into camp. And we will take a short break because I need water.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
This is so funny, but also like, oh no.
Yeah, it is a lot of oh no's.
So good.
Like, their intentions are so obscure, it's funny.
Oh, they're 100% going there to take him over, one way or another. I think their goal is to take them before they gain any kind of whatever.
And just like the descriptions are just brainwash.
Yeah, I know. Seriously, those collars. Here, I'm gonna go grab some water. Be right back.
Dude, I was like, I don't want the fidget cheese.
So, Jazz, for the platinum rings, were you planning on using that one spell that required, like, platinum rings?
Yep. But I'm not telling Yahweh. I don't want him to know until I do it. It is a pretty helpful spell, though, actually.
I totally forgot what it does. All I know it requires.
Yeah, you while you're wearing it, and it lasts an hour, and I don't have to concentrate. You get +1 to AC, and you are resistant to all damage, magical or otherwise.
I thought the resistance it like halved, so you would get the other half.
Right. That's why I don't want to tell Yahweh, because he doesn't know it'll hurt me too.
I love that so much.
I was trying to keep it secret, but he figured it out.
But I'm trying to take all the hurt for me.
I know.
I know, but he's trying to make trust within the party, so he's trying to make connections. That's why he didn't want to tell him, like, this will help you in battle or something, you know, like, this is a token of our trust sort of thing. And then when we get into battle next time, I might touch your shoulder and cast a spell. And you'll just see me off in the corner being like, ow, 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 every time you get hit.
This is the
Is
biggest
this
nectarine ever.
Does this resistance stack with my hill rune? That is the question.
Magic resistance.
That's a DM question. I would say probably not, but you also, like, the rune isn't for all damage, is it? physical damage, right?
Yeah, just physical.
Yeah, so this counts for all magical damage too, or like necrotic, poison, everything.
Yeah, you can't
Okay.
be double resistant, but you do gain the magical.
Okay, so if I ever get physically attacked, you wouldn't be hurt by that.
Well, I'll still take, if you take half damage, I would take the half of the half damage then.
It would
Oh
override
no, I would take
your
this.
rune.
I would take the same damage. Yeah.
I would say if you accepted the magical resistance, then it would probably override your rune at that moment.
Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess.
Maybe.
But you still get a +1 to AC too, so I mean. I don't know. I'm gonna do it, and maybe you argue with me about it afterwards if you
Yeah, I
don't
was
want
like
me to do it
thinking
to
about,
you
like,
anymore.
what could cause drama if I notice you taking my hits for me?
No, but that's Doruz. He feels like he sees you taking a lot of the hits, and he wants to take some of the brunt off of you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was trying to do it sneakily, but yeah, you figured
Oh,
out my
so this
plan.
is like kind of funny because you're talking about trust, but you're trying to do this behind my back.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's a very good point.
He doesn't see it that way. He's just trying to help the party out and help what he thinks is his friends out.
We'll see where this takes it.
Yeah.
I think he feels guilty still for trusting Jax so much, you know?
Yeah, like I am doing deep breathing exercises because I do not trust them. And if they do something to the kingdom, Soli's gonna lose it.
I know Yahweh does not have a fun time with recruiters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we could have a short conversation, but we're all split up now. Like, don't know how to do that.
I mean, as of this moment, alright, Tim's blowing something up. Like Tia hasn't said you can't leave. Not that y'all know that.
For all we know, he's being held prisoner.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. We're just walking up because we said we'd wait a little while and we did, and now we're worried.
Oh, this thing is massive. Hour to eat.
A mango?
Nectarine.
It's a nectarine.
Oh, holy crap.
Oh, it's a
Really tiny.
It's a peach? Not bad. No, my fruits.
I mean, aren't they like similar?
Nectarines
Yeah.
are usually smaller than peaches, though.
They are smaller and they have smooth skin.
Yeah, the full-blown peach. That's a big-ass yellow peach.
Man, we
Everywhere.
got peaches from the store like a week ago, and they were like hard as a rock the next day.
My favorite type. I love hard peaches and nectarines.
No, but they tasted disgusting.
Yeah, they do.
So, I don't know.
Eating.
What isn't she eating?
Eat in there. Eating.
I don't think so.
Just getting my tea. Okay. So you guys are walked in towards the camp. And as you and Tia are having a very brief break in the questioning, you see her head suddenly turn towards the entrance to the camp. Still inside the tent. Can't see out that you know of. I think your friends might be here looking for you.
Yep, probably. I told one of them that I was only going to be gone for an hour, and I think it's been longer than that. They're just probably curious.
We could have sent somebody out to let them know where you were.
It's okay. They need the exercise.
Well, go meet them. Don't let them worry about you. That's not very nice.
It was nice having a zone of truth with you.
Well, maybe we can continue when you're done.
Okay. I'll walk out.
So as y'all are walking in, you see Nemu coming out of one of the tents. The entire camp, half of the camp seems to be incredibly active right now. You see the group of 8 off to the side.
Did anybody actually come in and tell her that people
No.
were here? Okay.
You see a group of 8 people off to the side, 2 of them with collars on. There are 2 trainers over there. One of them seems to be physical combat, and the other one seems to be magic training. And they are all going through both as you walk in. There's quite a few guards around the perimeter, but also packing up 2 of the tents, including the really fancy embroidered one. You see them pulling furniture and rugs out and loading up some of the wagons. Though the one tent that you knew where the recruits came from, that you just came out of, is not being broken down, and one or a few of the smaller ones aren't being broken down. So you guys walk in, Nemu, you walk out of the tent, and I will leave you guys to it.
Oh, hey, guys.
Did the guard bring us here, or are we still at the front gate, or like where are we?
Oh, they brought you in.
And he brought us in purposely to go find our friend, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll just greet you and I'll be like, "Are you all right? Is everything good here? It's kind of a strange camp, but does not seem hostile."
It's not overly hostile. I'm gonna be saying this in as like quiet of a voice as I can.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to whisper to his shine ass ear.
You can fly up to onto his staff, probably, and be close.
It seems like they're brainwashing people. They have collars on. And it's supposed to be for like their protection, but I think they have magic.
I think they're against their will.
I don't know. They don't. Can't imagine anybody would sign up to have a collar stuck on them. That seems
I
kind of.
of look over at the recruits that are training. Do they all have collars, or just a few of them? Do they look like they're prisoners in any way?
Just 2 of them have collars on, but they still seem to be practicing some basic magic skills, level 1 spells, cantrips, that kind of thing, even with their collars. But now that you're paying attention,
Does it look like they're being forced to do this, or are they like willingly learning it?
roll insight.
Can I do a memory thing?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
The read thoughts?
12 for insight.
All right, so you have
Just the entire party looks over at this one dude.
Yeah. So as you're watching the group of recruits training, Dorus, you don't. The trainers are being strict, but not forceful. And nobody seems to be scared or like they're trying to look for a way out, nor do they look like downtrodden or like they've given up trying to leave.
Do I
DOA
clock the ones with the collars? Did the collars look like they were forcefully put on, or like they're locked in any way?
Roll Arcana for me. EOA, so you have the 2 collared people, and then you have 6 other recruits who everybody is casting cantrips right now, but those seem to be the only 2 collars.
Was there
only a
one?
9, unfortunately.
There was one doing magic and the other one wasn't.
No, they're all doing magic.
Okay. Maybe the one who isn't doing the best magic.
Okay, collared or not collared?
Collared.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if like their thoughts are different, like they want to leave.
So there is a roll for that.
Roll for brainwash.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a 2. He's not hiding his thoughts at all. Forefront in his mind is they're trying to get them to cast Firebolt. And he is struggling with it, and internally he's thinking about an accident that had occurred at his girlfriend's house. He was lighting the fire and cast Firebolt, which he's done hundreds of times. It's one of the basic spells that you learn when you first find out that you have arcane abilities. And it went very, very wrong. The house caught on fire. Half of the fireplace itself was literally just blown off of the back of the house. And because of the debris, his girlfriend was hurt pretty bad, lost vision in one eye. And that could very well be why he's struggling right now with that spell specifically.
Does he want to be here casting it, or does he want to be not casting it?
He is determined to be able to control his spells in the way that they are intended, so that he can go back and prove to his home that he's not dangerous. And hopefully make some money in the meantime with the Antora family to, get his girlfriend proper treatment. Because higher healing spells are very expensive.
So he does want to be here.
Yeah. So.
Seems so.
It's not. Leaving isn't something that he is currently thinking about. Put it that way.
Is Nemo alone, or did he come with the lady or anyone else?
No, nobody came out with him. Yeah, he came out alone.
Did anyone else have that mind thing? Or is it just me?
Everybody should have access to that once a day, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's detect thoughts, right? Once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just if Nemu's still sitting on my shoulder or whatever, I'd be like, "Do you think we need to have a worry about this, or can we talk to the leader and see what they're up to and make our own way out?"
I mean, they're headed towards the Keenson. I'd rather them not get there. I don't trust them.
Do I have a history idea? Like, were they allies before, or were they subjective before, or what their relationship was before they left? I mean, I've been around for a lot of years. I feel like I would know something.
Did you detect the your Arcana yet?
I don't know why I did an Arcana roll for the
Fucking muted?
callers, right?
It was locking. You were seeing if it was locked or something.
Yeah, you couldn't really tell.
Uh,
Yeah, I rolled low. I rolled a 9 or something. Yeah.
So the person who would know the most about that, like on first-hand experience, is Soli.
What their relationship was with the.
Yes, what their relationship with Antora was.
Okay. Yeah, Doris doesn't really have a feeling that they're being hostile or doing anything super untoward. I mean, these recruits look like they want to be trained and become soldiers, so fine. He doesn't care. And he's just kind of like, yeah, I'd like to talk to the leader if we can. I mean, need to figure out what they're doing, and you really think they have harm in mind for the Keenson?
I think it's to serve their pride. I don't think it's for the betterment of the Keenson. She said it's a diplomatic mission.
Yeah, maybe we'll just tell them that the Keenson are preparing for war, which they were, and there's great danger ahead, that kind of thing.
I mean, you can go talk to her if you want. That's fine. I'll come with you.
I think we all go, yes?
Yeah.
what
So
if-
Soli, at any time, get antsy, you're more than welcome to go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide. I don't want to waste another spell, but
Yeah.
and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try and go back to the main path and get them. See if the guards try and stop me or anything.
Oh,
There's
okay,
another
that's a good
test for
idea.
The guards. I'm just gonna I'm going to go see if we can get the rest of our friends in here. I think it's safe for us to all be here. Now we
Yeah.
fight our way out. It'll be fine.
Yeah, of course. Just be careful. There's a few beasts that get hungry in the morning, so just keep an eye out if you're going alone. And
Yeah, so
It's
we just
slowly
walk
eating.
out to the trail and like wave down at them and be like, come on up.
okay. So as far as you need to be able to. This fucking cough. You see them.
Doris, you were talking to Nimu from a distance. Could you talk to someone else further away?
I can, but it takes a lot of energy from me.
So solely as you're
I didn't-
keeping an. Go ahead.
I did because we need to be, quiet and secretive this time, but I can if you need to speak to someone, yes.
What if you sent like Rondon or something, saying these people are coming?
Yeah, I think I would warn them before we leave this camp if they are indeed coming, but I don't think it's necessary to do so yet till we inquire more.
Or just you can ask him if he expects them.
Okay. Right. I mean, let's talk to Soli as well. She may have more information. She knows them so well.
All right, Nimu, did
And
you
we'll
walk,
just walk. Actually, let's just walk all the way towards them and meet up with them.
you walk out with them?
To do what?
I went to go retrieve Soli and.
We're doing a test so we can just all walk out.
Yeah,
without
we're
any-
basically testing the guards to see if they'll let us go out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, as you all walk out, nobody seems to stop you. Or even really. I mean, they watch you as their guards. But.
Yeah, I'll tell them as we leave the perimeter. I'm like, we'll be right back. We're going to get the rest of our party.
Well, travel safe.
We'll literally be back in like 2 minutes. It's fine.
Okay. Okay.
A lot can happen in 2 minutes.
I give the guy the finger guns.
He shakes his
Finger
head and
crossed,
keeps
that was-
and then
Yeah.
keeps his watch.
Yeah, the finger sausage guns.
Yeah. So Soli, you as soon as they're in eyesight, you're more than welcome to meet them halfway.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run straight to Nemo.
Okay.
Are you alright? Did they hurt you? What did they
Yeah,
do?
Yeah, I'm okay. They just gave me some tea and asked me a bunch of questions, and apparently they're coming to see the Keenson.
Do you feel funny? Do you feel
Um,
anything?
Not yet. I mean, I feel confused.
Okay. So
Why?
wait,
What are you concerned about?
I don't trust them. Why is there
No.
such a big camp here?
I
This
don't
is
trust
not
them either.
this is not some simple delegation. They're planning to do something here. We have to warn Uncle right now.
No,
We have to do something.
I could send
I-
them. We could send a message.
I feel like I stop her and I'm like telling her what you told me about like how they're usually leaving to go get recruits. This is kind of normal sort of stuff for them to do. Now they did say they're going to see the Keenson, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, we have to tell you that, and I don't think this is too crazy for them. They have been missing for a long time. They want to reestablish relations. I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but if you don't trust them, I trust you.
Yeah, I don't know. Something is just not right. I just don't. Why is there such a big camp here? Why are they?
I agree. I agree with Soli. I think she's right.
I've never seen
And
them.
Torah's the main political body and controlling power in all of Ralios. I mean, they have power everywhere they go. They probably have parties like this on the north and west and south and everywhere.
Well,
They didn't seem to say anything. You said they might know who you are, right? So they didn't really seem to say anything.
Yeah, but we didn't talk to anyone who would recognize the robes or anything I'm wearing, right?
Maybe they're fake. Maybe they're just wearing that stuff and they're not actually real delegation.
Well, we're all out here now. Do you want to go back? Or do you want to attack them? Or you want to just leave completely? We could leave. They'd let us walk out.
Well-
I'm inclined to trust them. They seem very honest and forthcoming so far.
Well,
You-
let's go. Let's go talk to them and see what they want.
I'd like to get your guys' perspective because I'd like to see what you guys think of what they're. I personally think they're crazy, but she wanted to give me a test.
What were you gonna say?
I feel like
She was gonna
I
recruit me.
I know Sully has got her own prejudices and ideas and things, and so does Dorus. He kind of trusts these Entora people because he's part of the council and they're part of like the established like ruling order of the entire place. So he is sort of predisposed to trust them. But
These people do seem a bit too fancy for what they're doing.
Yes, and a delegation to see the Kinsen. It could have been just a small camp just to see or scout. I don't know. They don't come up here that often to the north. So
they recruit wherever they go. This is true.
yeah, ultimately, I think they just want the Kinsen for their own ends, forcefully or diplomatically.
Why not take it while they were missing for 11 years?
Honestly, I don't know what they've been doing for 11 years up north. The Entora delegation. I don't know if they even.
Wait, we're heading south, right? They're coming from, I would say, the west or south towards the north, right?
We're heading like southwest.
Am I wrong about that? You're muted again.
Oh, I don't.
Muted.
Yeah,
Fuck.
muted.
So they're going south, and I have to cough again. They're going. Y'all are going southwest. They're going northeast.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they
they're coming
pulled-
towards us from our southwest.
I was like, what are you doing? Like a hill motion?
I don't know. Doris is pretty trusting at this point, but he wants to go back and talk to him more.
Yeah, I wanna hear what their motivations are. I have to find out.
If Kaya wants to stay behind with Admos, she can. Or if she wants to join us.
You're going to leave me behind again.
No,
If
I think you
want.
should come.
I think
Yeah.
we should all go. Bring out the most too. Maybe they have nice treats for him.
Yeah, he hasn't had a treat yet. Of course, he needs a treat.
That was a facetious remark, but okay.
I ain't going to roll insight on that one.
I'll just straight up tell you Doris was trying to make a bad joke.
yeah.
No treat, you say?
Yeah.
No, it was more like it's kind of a fat joke against Adamos.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He
Well,
needs more treats, definitely.
I don't know what his ration for treats are. I don't know. He's so handsome and brave. I just wanted to give him something nice.
So you did give him something.
Well, there were some little cubes that I just mixed in with his morning oats.
You got the cubes?
He's like glaring at the horse.
He just kind of like holds his head super regally. It's like, yeah, I got the fucking cubes. What are you gonna do about it? Have them back. So we're going in as a group.
Yes.
Not to cough. Okay, so you head back in as a group. Now all 5 of you and Adamos in tow. Now, while y'all were at the short time it took y'all to get to the camp, have a few conversations, Kea had tried to organize some of the stuff that was packed on Adamos, so it's not as much of a mess, but she didn't have a lot of time. So as a group, you all walk in, and just by the time y'all were gone to the time you came back in, half of the camp is already broken down and almost completely packed into some of the wagons, including, it's just super efficient. And as you arrive, as you're coming back in, you see Tia, the Otterkin, and
Nice.
somebody else standing with her, which looks to be a very tall, some kind of one of the cat folk, possibly like a panther, standing side by side watching the camp be put up. And when y'all are about 300 feet out, you see both of their bodies just kind of still, and they look towards each other and then slowly turn in y'all's direction.
Yeah.
And just, Tia smiles as y'all are walking up, and as she's
Yeah.
just talking in low voices to the panther next to her. Yeah. And when y'all get it within earshot, well, I was not expecting everyone. Welcome to our camp. We will be heading out soon. The recruits are staying if any of you wish to train with them. I am under the impression that you are all heading towards Feely Fields on your way through Intora. I'm so sorry. My name is Tia. I know your friend Nemu here. Yeah, through Intora. This is Lothai. And, what are your names?
Doris rushes forward and like eager to introduce himself. I'm Doris, apprentice of the Severius Council on field training, so to speak.
I had heard that a member of the Severius Council was here. It's wonderful to meet you, Dorus. Young lady, what is your name?
Solely.
Soli. What a beautiful name.
What is the meaning? What is the meaning of this?
Of asking your name?
No. Why are you headed to the falls?
Well, we wish to welcome the Keenson back and make sure that they're healthy and safe.
Well, what have you been doing for the past 11 years? Have you not gone north?
We have gone north many times, ma'am. It has been still as death.
Been here for a week. I mean, they're preparing for something.
I'm sorry, we didn't know what to do. We tried everything. Your friend said that y'all were able to bring them back. It's some extremely powerful magic we didn't have. We would be grateful for you to share that information, so if there are others out there, we can help them as well. But that is not something that any of us were able to figure out. Even the Severius Council, your friend can tell you that. And those are supposed to be some of the most knowledgeable and powerful mages in the world. We need their help. Hopefully they are healthy enough to give it.
Yes, the Kinson are very focused on preparing for war with the upcoming Devourers. They know or feel that they are coming back and need to be ready to fight.
The Devourers. As in ancient time Devourers.
Yes.
The very same.
Well, then we will need them by our side even more so.
Have you had many corrupted creatures attacking near Intora?
Some in the swamps, but they seem to avoid Intora as a city, and then past the influence of the city, they have attacked many of the outlying areas. We always need help. We are run very thin.
We've been helping in our own way. We have defeated several creatures on our own travels that have been corrupting the seats of power and the other ancient sacred places throughout the land.
Well, if you are interested in the resources of Intora to assist you in doing those things, we can offer that.
Money and tea?
Money and tea, Nemo.
Do you have business card? Because I do not think we're ready yet, but perhaps one day we could be good allies.
Well, being that you are on, or at least part of the Severius Council, I'm sure you have the means to message me.
I lean forward and out of my little satchel, I take a small pair of like little nail clipping type scissors, and I lean forward like to almost to grab her hair, and then I stop and I'm like, "May I take with me a piece of your hair, just so I can make sure I can reach you in further dates?"
She tilts her head slightly and stands very still. And you see Lothai standing next to her begin muttering, just in case. They don't know if it's a magical weapon that you have to activate or something strange.
I hold up my hands and the scissors too. It's literally so I can remember you, because I only talked to you like 3 sentences total. I need it so I can send to you later.
I didn't say no, friend.
Okay. And I continue to take a snip of her fur.
Okay.
And put it in my satchel. And just so you know, we will be warning the Kinson that you are coming. Or maybe more like informing.
I was going to say warning seems like a strong word.
Well, not all are trustworthy in this time and age. It's been a crazy century, let's say.
Even more so than you know, probably. If you end up in
And he
Antora,
kind of like laughs. No,
Yeah.
he like laughs at that comment, and he's like, "I've been here for 250 years. I think I've seen a thing or two."
Very true. Very true.
Apparently, I'm Scottish now.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens. Well, if you end up
You
in
know, when we switch regions, we just translate.
Yeah. It just slips sometimes. Well, if you end up in Antora, there is a group of Safari's council that will be remaining in town until we figure out all of the threats and assess the proper way to take care of them. Just so you're aware, some of your colleagues will be there, and I'm sure they will be eager to hear of your, she looks down at Nimu, adventures.
All right, we're heading south, so it was great to meet you, Miss Tia, and we'll utilize your services again, I'm sure.
Once again, I'm offering you our resources. If you choose or feel that you need assistance in all of your endeavors, reach out to me. We'll figure out a deal.
Yeah, Doris steps back and goes like to pet Atomos or something, and
Okay.
like ready to go.
She just meets everybody's eyes. Well, good luck on your travels. And she gives Soli an extra long look and will walk over to ensure that everything is packed up safely on the carts, leaving you all to watch or carry on your travels. But Lothai stays with her. As soon as they are out of earshot, they begin whispering or talking quietly to each other.
I think we do the same, right?
Yeah. So y'all begin quietly talking amongst yourselves as they begin doing the same thing.
I try and catch Soli if I can, and I'm like, "You want to stay and possibly have a long breakfast? See if we can talk to some of the recruits once they leave."
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry, I kind of lost composure back there.
Oh, I trust your instinct. I do not think they're being forthcoming, just as we may not all be forthcoming.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose them again. All the kings and they just came back, and maybe I'm just being paranoid.
I trust if I send message to Rondon, he would be able to talk back to me and tell me if they were in trouble or needed assistance.
I will really appreciate that.
But we will wait till they leave, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Yeah,
okay
so-
personally with just kind of doubling back down or doubling back around if we have to, just to make sure they're protected.
You want to
look
go all
like
the way
we're-
back there?
I mean, it's only a day's walk, right?
Yeah,
If
it's
we-
not that far.
If we need to, we can always just send another message the next day.
Yeah. That's
You're
true.
muted again.
Fuck. You also have a key to get there.
Oh,
Yeah, we can go back there
instantaneously.
instantly if we need to.
It would just be a day's
Is there
travel to
a
walk
timeout
back
on that?
here.
Like, could we go back like multiple times a day?
I'll see why not. It's a key. Keys don't expire.
Oh, we could just go back there and like, surprise, we're here before you, bitches.
Yeah, exactly. You could. There'll be some questions about that.
It's like, what?
Yeah. I mean, if teleporting was, you know, widely available and cheap, then they wouldn't be walking. Well, maybe they still would be for recruiting purposes.
Also, it might be a show of like almost a show of force for us to be like pop back there before they even got there a day later.
Yeah, this is true. This is very true.
If
Yeah,
like,
I'll suggest that to the party. Then I'll be like, you know, we could always just go back there immediately, and I hold the key up.
Even better.
I would like to talk to some of these recruits though. I'm curious
Yeah.
what their motivations are. I don't know that you've read their minds or anything, so I'm like curious
wouldn't
if they're
have told
still
you
here by
about that
force or
one
whatever.
guy. The one guy doesn't seem like he wanted to leave, but like had no thoughts about leaving.
What were his thoughts?
Oh, casting fire.
Maybe that collar forces them to, I don't know, think a certain way. Or
Well,
direct.
so he seemed
Focus on
like he
training.
was good at it, but then he was like not as good.
Yeah, like how many people of this camp left, and how many people of the camp stayed with the recruits to train them?
Yeah, the 2 trainers with the recruits, and you have 6 watchmen.
So for
Okay.
that one guy, I said like I wanted to like see like who is the not casting the best. So was it like his internal thoughts were like delaying him from casting
Yeah,
good,
it
or
seemed
was
like
it
he was
just
scared past that specific. I'm on, right? Yeah, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
It's just fire bolt. That is it.
But what do you guys think about having long breakfast and maybe, you know, offering help to the recruits or a minor magic lesson, seeing what their sentiments are, if we can?
you want to help them?
No, but I want to know what their sentiments are. This is trade-off, yes?
I could use a good breakfast.
Yeah,
Take long
we're-
breakfast and treat Atomos to nice brushing, you know?
Oh, I can do that.
Okay,
there
wants
any,
to do
like,
that?
horse groomers around? Or what are
There
the
would be.
other horses in this camp look like?
A few of them look like they're probably pack horses or like those that pull the carts. But there are a couple of, you can tell they're not like war horses. They just look like swift riding horses. Very, very sleek. Arabian
Do
style.
I get a sense of jealousy from Admos?
No, he is the only war horse here. Are you kidding me? He is king of the fucking harem.
His mane is like flying in the breeze.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm a badass.
He's like,
There's no breeze at all, but it's still flowing.
No, it's still blowing.
it's like the cloak of billowing, but it's on his mane.
The mane of billowing.
So funny.
That's great.
All right, so it does look like there is a meal being prepared for the recruits and probably the trainers as well, as they got up immediately to start working. And if you choose to walk into camp, one of the guards will have a chat with you guys. A friendly talk. Are you? They'll invite you to breakfast. There's always more than enough to go around. So are you
Yeah,
thinking of joining with us? I see you guys hanging around. Or did you want to talk to the trainers maybe?
I would just offer up like, well, we're taking a long breakfast. We would love to have breakfast with you. And I like pull out the little satchel of dried fruits that I have from like literally like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They're very, very old. And I'm like, we add these to the eggs. It'll make them taste very good. Chop them up very finely, though.
What's that?
And I
green
offer them that
stuff
to like
growing
add
on
to the
them?
breakfast meal.
What were you saying?
What's that green stuff growing on them?
Yeah, that's why you chop them very small. It'll be fine.
We're not far from our restock. We have some fresh foods to serve for breakfast. I appreciate that though.
He just
Please.
like eats one himself and
Yeah,
puts them
yeah.
back away.
I think you discovered a new type of mushroom.
Yeah, it's hopefully not psychedelic. Charisma save. So he takes you over to where they have just like logs and like, you know, very simple seating or just like small blankets or whatever put on the ground for people to sit. So I saw you talking to Tia and Lothai. They couldn't convince you to join?
We are on our
I
own
mean-
path.
Yeah, I don't know why we would join.
Still
No,
all
we-
on our own path. We're just being paid to do so.
We did not desire our money. I mean, we do desire
We're
money.
paid in our own ways.
Interesting.
I offer to him like insights into not strange magics, but like unique magics that we've come across on our travels for the recruits, that kind of thing.
So I'd say it'd be about 20 minutes before breakfast is ready and the recruits are given a break for food. They all come over exhausted. Between the sword play, the knives, and hand-to-hand, and simple magic, they all seem incredibly exhausted, especially the two with collars on. They all collapse down. Oh my god. You know, I never thought that anything would be this difficult. Why are we here? What, can we go to Entora yet? I just need a bed to sleep on, please.
Who are these people?
The recruits.
Yeah, what made you guys join?
Yeah.
The bonus, the free training, is great. I don't know if y'all have ever looked at. Various council.
Savarius, yes.
So, yeah, that one. You have to have pedigree to get in there. It's not like, you know, being trained in magic is cheap or free for most of us.
Kind of is if you go out and you use your magic. Eventually you get better at it.
Yeah, you know, if it doesn't blow up in your face. Sorry, don't take that
Why would it
personally.
blow up in your face? I've never had. Have you guys had anything blow up in your face?
Nope.
I look at Nemu.
Perseverance can go a long way, though.
I don't know if y'all have noticed, but at least us, you know, in proper society, I guess, I don't know where y'all are from. I'm assuming not you, Mr. Savarius Council.
It is Dorus. You can speak plainly.
Oh, Dorus, I am sorry. But we have had some crazy influxes of arcane energy for no reason, and what was once easy and simple, maybe a little bit, you know, boring,
Chaotic.
is now insane. Yes. So, the schools have all filled up because apparently there's now more people who can do the magics than just us that were natural at it before. And so it's really hard to get in. It's very expensive. And they pay me to learn, and I'm okay with that.
I've seen you practicing. It looks like you're all making some progress, at least.
Well, we have to start from the beginning again, apparently. And just
If
kinda
I noticed any of them
side-eyes.
practicing, like necrotic magic at all, I would like try and give them some pointers or tips or whatever.
No,
and,
they
like,
seem to be starting at the basics, like
Oh.
only
Okay.
cantrips right now. They're probably testing.
I'll help him with thaumaturgy to like rumble the dirt under his hand or something simple.
Okay. Let me. Oh. Yeah. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. This will be fun. So he just kind of side eyes his trainer and goes to cast Thaumaturgy. And I need everybody to make a dex saving throw. Whether you're sitting or not.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Oh, thank God I rolled 19.
Well,
That is a 28.
Holy shit. Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
yeah.
I'm like
20.
perfectly sitting,
Oh my
enjoying a meal, and I just like leap out, do a backflip.
Yeah. So, you know, an 8-point earthquake erupts underneath y'all's feet, and like Soli and Kea just kind of like fall off their log or just like get tumbled around. You all are fine. Mimu takes to the air, and he just kind of, his trainer immediately stands up after tumbling, looks over to him.
I reach out and I try to calm him down. Like, it's fun. It's my fault. I apologize. I asked him to do this.
You may have asked him to do that, but Liaria knows better. And this is why we are starting at the basics and in a very
Exactly.
controlled
And
manner.
I ignore the guard and I lean back over towards the recruit guy and I'm like, power means nothing without control. And I want to try and thaumaturgy myself to like, maybe I'll make like a smiley face in the dirt or something, like a symbol in the dirt.
Okay.
And just that part of the dirt rumbles.
You may have had practice with your magics as they are now, and maybe they developed more naturally than mine did. But I just don't have that control right now. I really don't.
Well, you can with time though. You
Yeah.
concentrate a lot and focus on small things first, and you will get the big things later. I'm just trying to give this guy tips. That's all I'm doing.
And here I'm getting paid for it. But yes, you are absolutely correct. I need to like meditate or something. I don't know.
Is that why you guys have the collars on?
Oh, I don't.
Or did, whenever?
I never did, because I am not a threat to myself.
Oh, I see.
But
You get the collar for being especially dangerous. I look at the guy with the collar specifically when I say that.
no, Abarat is not dangerous the way that you're thinking. And Abarat, the one that you read the mind of, kind of puts their head down and
If you know I read the mind of.
no. Just the one that you had pointed out earlier. We no, it's just while there's been a lot of enlightenment in the magics area, some of us got a little bit more than others, and some of us have different affinities, and Abarat's is fire, which is a little bit more dangerous than mine.
It is very dangerous.
Do you have any? I look over at Soli and I'm like, do you have any tips for control that could help, perhaps?
I do. The most important thing is to concentrate. Don't let any external stimuli affect you. Breathing is very important too. Don't let your anger control you, or it can hurt those that you care about. It can hurt
I know
Things-
that very well.
the
Just remember, there is no spoon.
Yep.
Perhaps I should just be put in a dark room until I figure it all out.
I
Oh, no,
used
you'll
to
get there.
I used to do that in a dark area, like in a cave. I used to meditate. You just
I love it. She's like, yes, dark room, good.
Yeah.
it really helps. It helps just get away from the outside world and just focus. And that
You
really
could
helps.
always go out to like the desert too and just start shooting off some fireballs and shit.
That too.
See, I mean, because you're not gonna hurt anybody but scorpions, and you can practice.
Really good target practice.
Like, They already said, we get paid. And I'm sure, as many people do, have plenty of reasons to need the gold.
We've made pretty good gold venturing too. It's another option.
Did you accidentally kill anybody?
Mostly just on purpose.
Mine accidentally.
We don't accidentally kill anything. If we have to kill something, you know.
Well, I have the
What about
chance. What about what?
Wait, what did you say?
About the giant bird that did nothing to us.
The giant bird tried to eat me.
Well, you are his natural prey. That is not your fault or his fault either.
Well, that's easy to say from somebody that has no natural prey, Mr. Elephant.
Yeah.
What's gonna eat you? A dinosaur?
Is a
Sure, there's
circle?
something.
I mean, there's nothing else is gonna eat you. You're
I
you're
think that
big.
giant bug we fought underground tried to eat me.
But it was, yeah, but that's not natural prey. That was a giant weird ass bug. I don't think those things are just everywhere trying to eat, you know, your kind. Are you like their natural food?
I feel
I,
your
however,
sentiment.
was
I
a
must
natural food
meditate
of a
on this.
giant bird.
I must meditate on the definition.
And what
of
eats
being
lizard?
prey.
Birds. Why didn't the bird take the lizard? Oh, the lizard's bigger. That's right.
Because I have sharp teeth
I see.
around in my mouth and around my neck.
Do I have sharp teeth? And I'll like show my teeth.
You have a beak.
Oh, damn it.
I
That's
guess
why they took.
Does he have a beak? Because he has arms too.
Yeah. I don't. Beaks
Does
with
it?
teeth is weird.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Let me see. Hold on.
I would imagine you would.
Yeah, I guess you would have a beak if you have an owl face.
Yeah.
Also, I cannot imagine Nemo with like wings and arms. That just does not compute for me.
It doesn't for me either. I always picture him with just wings.
Yeah.
No, he's got both. He's got both.
I know, but still, like in my head, it's not.
I don't
that.
like it.
I don't either. And we have like a.
That's honestly my favorite part about it. No offense, but
Oh no! I
it's
just
pretty badass.
I just never picture him with wings or with arms.
I always imagine like the hands on the end of the wings.
Yeah, or some. I don't know. I am like a small owl.
Yeah, it's because of the way I play it.
So, I mean, that's us. So y'all are unpaid adventurers, huh?
Oh, we got paid 2,500 gold recently. I think we're pretty well paid.
Or
Do
they just emitting our income. Okay.
I mean, that's just, dropping the bucket.
okay. Cool, I guess.
Thoris kind of
I
waxes.
think we're gonna buy a ship.
He like looks up at the sky for a
Maybe,
second
yeah.
and kind of thinks it to himself, and then he's like, not everything is payable with gold. Perhaps you uncover an ancient rune and get some access to uncovered magics from ancient times, or perhaps you kill a giant creature and consume its magic and become more powerful from this. Like there's other rewards than gold.
Yeah,
Yep.
knowledge.
Consuming
You
the
have, like,
creatures is incredibly dangerous. We kill them.
Consuming cre- Oh, you mean the powers that we get from them?
No wonder you all seem a little off.
What do you mean? Oh,
You do know
Could be-
that's incredibly dangerous, right?
I mean, of the 7 of us or whatever we are, we're not the ones with collars on.
I don't have a collar, once again. But,
Okay, Mister Practicing Firebolt.
I mean, Dorus, you should know how dangerous consuming those creatures are. The Savarius Council is always spouting something about, kill them and bring them to the city. Like, we get rewards and bonuses. But to consume those creatures is dangerous. There's already a danger to magic users, and nobody even knows why. Why would you take
What
that
kind of
chance?
danger?
Those creatures get their power from residuum within, and the residuum is powered by the world itself from various places, from mountains. We've fought within mountains and captured the wind. We have fought within rivers and captured the water magics. I mean, we have fought all over the place and seen many different types of magic. But
So
all magic is not the same.
you find one that does fire. Once again, I'm sorry, Abarat. And you consume that and you just burn from the inside. Like, that is so
Yep.
dangerous.
That's exactly what we do. We just burn from the inside.
The essence of fire itself is not evil. The way you utilize it is good or evil, yes, but
But I don't
the essence
eat
itself
it.
is not anything.
Well-
Well, say we eat it.
So your argument is never to use fire magics at all?
Not to eat it. You don't eat a creature who is infused with fire.
Well, it's unfortunately not an exact science,
Do
since
you
much
eat
of the knowledge
fire
has been
newts?
lost over the age.
Do you eat fire elementals? What about
Those
those
are-
magma slugs? Do you eat those?
Those are kind of tasty though.
I would not choose to, but I would not be averse to it either.
I wouldn't.
And the dangers to magic users, I don't know where you all have been, but the magics are they're unbalanced. It's just it's an
That
imbalance.
is why we go through this. That is why we go through these efforts to destroy the evils within and study the magics within.
Well,
Well said, Doris. Well said.
Yes.
Destroy the evils within and study the magics within.
that is a benefit, I guess, a educated man can make.
I mean, I'm 13.
I'm
Just it.
250.
Yeah.
It's just you know what you have to have. It seems like I figured out what you don't have.
I hold up one of the
and
little.
that we
I
do.
reach into my
It's
pack
called
and I hold up one of the little vials that has the moving water, and it's like still moving in the vial. I assume it doesn't like go bad, right?
Right.
And I'm like, every magic has its place in the world. It is just a matter of how it is used. Everything could be used for good or bad. It is neither here nor there, but is part of the world, none the same.
Maybe I'm just not smart enough to get it, but you would eat that?
We do
No, I'm
not-
studying it. That's why I've saved it. I'm going to study it. Have others study it as well.
I would not drink that water.
I don't know. We kill the creatures because they're dangerous, but we do not. We bring them into the city for those that are greater and smarter than us to do with what they will.
Well, then you're always just going to be kind of the bitches at the bottom, aren't you?
Bonuses are nice. We're outfitted with weapons once we make it to the capital, and housing. I mean,
I'll see you from my yacht.
I don't. We're on two different
No,
paths.
the point is, like, you could still make an impact and not be stuck with these weirdos.
You didn't grow up in Antora, did you?
no, I grew up counting scorpions.
Well, that
I do understand the draw to law and order. I get this, but I think it's a different path for us.
yeah, unfortunately, because if you guys have as much control of your magic as you say, then you're better than 99% of
That's true.
Us.
The top 1%.
1%, baby.
1%. The Doris looks at the ground and is like, yes, we have met others that did not have as good of control, unfortunately.
Great.
And that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah, but he had a history and a past, and they called him general and shit. And I don't know, like, that guy was weird.
whatever is going on doesn't choose by name or title. It's bad. And we could use people like you, honestly, to keep us safe. And he points to his friend recruits.
I feel bad for that friend. I feel like we could make him better without putting a collar on the poor bastard. I mean, look at him. He just kind of looks sad over there. How are you doing over there, buddy?
What does
Not
the
sad.
color do?
Yeah.
Not sad.
What does the collar do? The collar prevents my magic from going out of control. So, I mean,
Not sad.
What's that drug you take where it like dulls all your senses so you're not like schizophrenic all the time?
Valium.
It's that,
Valium.
yeah.
It is. It's like
It's a Valium collar.
But you could shine like a diamond.
God damn it.
Maybe we need to lighten the mood. Nemo, can you play us an inspirational song that would demonstrate this this type of magic? There's all types of magic.
Which one should I do? Remembrance?
Oh God! Don't play that for Abarat.
Oh no!
Something that will like
God.
boost their stats or something, maybe.
No.
Poor dude.
To do with
I'm-
let's make
we're-
the villain
we're-
These are
so-
dead relatives.
remember.
We're celebrating. We're saying goodbye to their ball sacks.
Oh my God.
We're remembering their testicles.
So
Oh,
Abarat
this is the
dude-
Wagner mercenaries of Ventura. They chose to be here.
Yeah. No, Abarat is the one who
So,
almost
is
killed
this-
his girlfriend.
So is this a mercenary group?
No, they seem to be true in Torah. They're just recruits, like they haven't been outfitted or anything. They probably
They're in it for the money, though. They want a paycheck.
and the training, isn't it? How many people go into the military to get college?
That's true. That's true. Or just to learn how to shoot guns.
Mm-hmm. Or fireballs. In this case.
Yeah, this is basically the same thing, right?
Yeah.
You learn how to shoot an artillery cannon. You learn how to shoot a
Same.
fireball out of your hand. It's the same thing.
Yeah. Same. So
Just human tank.
yeah. So Nemu will pick up a song, whatever. And
Yeah, I'm not sure.
there's some.
Do you
it
have a
doesn't-
cantrip song? I don't even know how your songs work.
Well, you can do like an
Neither
inspirational song.
does D&D.
No, D&D doesn't understand bards. You can do an inspirational song and everybody would get inspiration.
Yeah, I'll just do. Yeah, that's. I mean, because I have bardic inspiration, so I mean.
We could just make it a song
Oh.
that doesn't take any spell slots or anything.
Oh, I'll do the Song of Rest.
Okay, there you go.
Any friendly creatures you can hear my performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit die. Whatever. It's just basically kind of a chill song.
So you play that song as everybody's just kind of quietly chatting.
There we go. 22.
Nice. And you know, they kind of look over to you guys envious of your control of magic. Now the unfortunate and fortunate part of this is that it is y'all's fault that magic is fucking crazy.
Of course, and it's
We're just gonna ignore that fact.
Yeah, I just
yeah. We're not gonna ignore.
skirt by that. But it seems that whatever did happen, it's caused a lot of struggles within the larger communities.
Change is hard.
So but after you complete your song, everybody's done with breakfast and everybody looks completely refreshed and even more excited than you saw them this morning, Nemu, to really dive in and start training.
Yeah, it's for your training. Get back at it.
Oh, that was wonderful. Thank
You never know when somebody's gonna need a firebolt hurled at them.
Oh, I'm sure that is true.
Yeah, like if you need to cook rabbit or something like that, it's great for that.
No,
Or like a squirrel or a chipmunk.
no cooking with magic,
No cooking with magic, really?
really.
Wow. I mean, it's the easiest way to cook.
Yeah.
And firebolt's a perfect spell.
And Avarat walks away to go back to training.
Yeah, I think we should pack our shit up and go too.
All right, so you all pack up. The trainers will thank you for your advice and just say once again that there is a sign-on bonus for those experienced and
What is the sign-on bonus?
depends on your level of expertise,
Awesome.
which y'all would
That was an awesome expertise sign-on bonus.
probably like 10,000 gold apiece.
Wow, that's a decent amount of gold. At 2,500 gold seems peasant now.
Yeah, like for the top tier is probably about 10k apiece.
What would those guys have made?
What do you mean made?
Well, like what would
The
like entry
recruits?
level? What would entry level recruits get?
Entry level recruits get 500 gold apiece.
It's
It's
still not
not
terrible.
bad. Not bad.
And it's a huge sum of money.
It's a lot of money for learning Fireball.
So, if you go to Entora, just remember that they are there. And you will probably be approached multiple times if you do so.
Well, we've got this whole world to check out and other groups of people to see. You know, we'll take your what's it called? Your offer into we'll stick it in. We'll put a pin on it, and we'll just kind of we'll go through the rest of the world and see what they have to offer first. And Tora may not be the best option, is all I'm saying.
I would try to talk to you out of it, but I have recruits to train. But I can assure you that that is incorrect. You guys have a wonderful travel, and enjoy your time walking through Entora. Seems like the word has passed.
One last question before we leave you. How long have you served with Tia?
I have personally served with Tia for, I think it is 13 years now.
So can you speak to the relationship between Entora and Keenson before they went missing?
The Keenson and Entora were allies of mutual respect.
Appreciate your time. Thank you again, and good luck with your recruits. They seem very talented.
We will find out. We have a very long way to go. Maybe I will see you on the fighting fields.
Perhaps this would be most enjoyable.
I believe so. On the same side, that is.
Oh, yes, of course.
Good luck.
Never know where life's gonna take you. That's what I know.
Just kind of smiles down at you, being that you're a kid. She just thinks you're being a snarky
That's what all
teenager.
kids. That's what all kids always say,
Yep.
right? The worst day of my life. It's like you've been alive for 7 years. What the fuck do you know about that?
Well, I mean, can be accurate.
I mean, it could be, but it's just fun. All 7 years.
Just
ago.
wait a couple years. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Exactly.
You'll have a new one pretty soon.
Yeah, next week.
A new worst day and a new best day. It's just
Yeah.
how life works. So you all head out and begin heading towards Feely Fields. Now,
I wanna question Sully some more though, because I want to find out if she actually wants to go back there, or
back to the wolf.
should I just let them know, or what do you want to do about this?
Well, if it wasn't for all of this, I wouldn't mind going back to the fields and seeing my mom. Maybe go to Entora, see what's going on there. But
Well, we can
since-
always send him a message too.
yeah, that's
No, definitely we'll do this. If we don't go back there now, I will send a message to Rondon to let them know
And then
that
we can
the
always just teleport there.
group is
Yep.
coming, and to let us know if we are needed back, of course.
Yeah, we've got their back.
Okay,
Yeah.
We're
we'll
not going to
continue
leave them
then.
hang them out to dry.
I'll give me 2 seconds, and I send a sending spell back to Rondon, saying, "There's a group from Entora coming, a fairly large group, like unusually large group, but they do not seem to be negatively. They don't seem to want to harm anyone. Let us know if we are needed." That's probably more than 25 words, but
Okay. It won't be long as you begin taking, just walking away from the area where the Entorans are. You get a message back. Laden with gold and treasure, no doubt. Does it ever stop?
Yep.
I will accept them with grace. I appreciate your concern and will message you if anything goes awry. I hope you are well. Give Soli my love. Oh, he
Robin
seems
is quite fond of
thrilled.
you.
Yeah. He's like a father to me.
He sends his care to you.
Thank you.
Well, shall we go see if another bird wants to take a snack of us?
Nope, not at all.
So, Nemu, are you going to be flying and keeping watch?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna be keeping a watch of everything this time.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what your
I'm gonna be
perception
super
says.
paranoid about this fucking bird.
Another bird snatches Nemu.
No.
Another bird.
All right. Roll perception.
Oh, fuck me. No, not again.
I love this so much.
It's like, no, as he's like flying up, no, I'm not gonna get stuck.
Just immediately feathers fall down.
Oh, God damn it, not again.
So as you fly up to keep watch, you are incredibly hyper vigilant to the point of not really seeing much as you are focused on single points of the sky the entire time. You hear a call from the forest, the forest that you are leaving behind. And as you turn back to see what that call was, you see another one of these birds coming out of where the trees were and seems to be searching for something to eat, perhaps, or
Oh my
not, just
gosh.
scouting, maybe looking for their mate, maybe.
I would cast animal friendship on it if it got close. Within 30 feet, I'm animal friendshipping that fucking
So it does begin flying in your direction.
Oh my gosh.
No, not another bird. A silver bird.
Do we like see this as we're looking up at Nemu?
If y'all are also keeping watch
Oh,
on
yeah.
your watcher, I think you would.
Oh,
There's not many trees here. There's small groups of trees, but it's not like the forest you left behind. This is like beautiful rolling hills with a few trees, just fields of beautiful grasses and wildflowers. So y'all are keeping a watch on the watcher. You know, he's doing an excellent job of watching for you guys.
Watching for the bird.
Yeah. And you see one of these massive birds suddenly like dart out and just beelining it for Nemu.
oh no.
Cast animal friendship
You're
on
gonna
it.
cast animal friendship on it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a save, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't get to tell him not to do that this time. He just lifted off.
What is the DC?
Wisdom 17.
16.
Yay. You stop it, damn it. We're friends.
Holy fuck! You're not
What?
supposed to talk!
You're not supposed
What do
to
you mean
talk.
I'm not supposed to talk? You're not supposed to talk!
I never hear birds talk except for me, bird.
You're a bird! You're small! You're food! Why are you talking to me?
Why are you so big and angry?
I'm not big and angry, I'm fucking hungry!
Go get something else
Well, I'm
to
not
eat.
gonna eat you, you fucking talk!
That's true. That's true. And you're my friend for an entire day.
Fuck!
Yeah. I know. It's a weird friendship. It's a weird friendship. How many owls do you eat on a daily basis?
Not many. I don't see many owls, but talking? No, none.
Why birds? Why not just like rabbits and stuff? Why do you eat birds? Kind of makes you a birdable cannibal.
Because that's what we eat.
You should consider eating something else.
Uh,
There's an otter nearby, a really big one.
I love that.
they're bitter. I don't know.
They're bitter. Bitter otter face.
Bitter otter face. Well, friend, fuck, what? Yeah, okay, good luck.
Alright, good luck on eating something.
So you all watch
But
this
not me.
bird beelining for Nemu suddenly stop and match his speed, still quite a distance away.
And you hear me yell, stop at it, and it just stops at its
So it's like kind of just floating back and forth. You can tell it's confused. And then after a few minutes you hear Nemu yelling back at it, maybe. And the creature just flies away.
Well, that went a lot better than last time.
Yeah, way better.
At least we didn't have to kill it. Because that,
Yeah,
I don't know, it was pretty tasty.
it was very
Oh,
tasty.
Yeah.
I'll yell down to Dorus, you're welcome!
This is much better outcome, yes.
So, as y'all are going over the rolling hills, Soli, you know for a fact that you're getting closer to home.
Yep.
As you crest one of these hills, you can see down into your home area. And you see what everybody else wasn't quite expecting is that many of the fields look fallow. They are dried and brittle. The beautiful grasses and wildflowers are growing in spurts, no longer covering the field right down at the base of this hill. And there's a few very simple homes that have been built. Solely you would know that this would be one of the areas of the displacements. But something that you didn't expect is you don't see any humans here. There is nobody in this particular settlement, and the ground feels wrong. Dorus, you would recognize this feeling. As you kind of slow and come up on this area Soli has pointed out as odd.
Yes.
There is a faint necrotic feeling in the area here. You're gonna snoot it?
Yeah, I'm smelling it. See if it smells like the ashen, whatever that was. We were in the third realm or whatever. Weird like that.
Something's not
Shatter.
right here.
Yes, that.
All right, do a snoot. And Arcana.
Perception snoot or which one?
Yeah, if you're gonna do both, because if you're gonna smell to see if it matches the shatter, and then also I need you to roll Arcana or something else. It does not smell like the shatter. It smells almost dead, like decay. Arcana 14, not bad. It has a very similar feeling to your necrotic magic. Spurts and bursts around the area. And as you're walking through the settlement trying to figure out what it is, Soli, off in the distance, in some of the patches of still healthy grasses and wildflowers closer to where your home is, you see two heron gone. One of them, or they both look up at you guys as, first off, what are people doing over here? They seem surprised.
Yeah.
But one of them apparently sees your pink hair. And you hear them yell, Soli! And then the other one looks at you, waves, and then darts back to your home. And then that's where we're going to leave off.
Oh, so cute.
My
So-
heart.
One of
That
them
was
darts
cool.
back to
So cool.
to your home. The other one is coming straight for you. And so we will pick up there in the strange settlement for
Yes.
what was the displacements. Maybe your friend can fill you in on a little bit. But that's where we'll go.
That was so amazing.
Very cool.
That was really fun.
Over
Yeah,
here
I,
sniffing dead grass.
yeah.
Yeah, sniffing the dead grass. All this art.
Almost getting eaten by more birds.
Oh, that
Oh, the
starving
birds.
owl is weird. That's cool as shit though.
I was about to cast hold creature on it and see if it just like, if it's a flying creature, does it just like literally fall from the
think it
sky if
does.
you hold it?
Yeah.
I think because it's momentum, right? So if you cast hold creature,
Yeah, it's paralyzed.
Yeah, it's paralyzed, so it
Immediately,
just
so-
falls. There's nothing holding it up anymore. Poor burb.
I had your back that time. I was ready for it.
So funny. Anyway, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Y'all met the Antora.
Those people
I'm
are
glad we
strange.
didn't just light him up on first sight.
I mean, you would have been a
They could
really
have gone
hard
so many
fight.
different ways.
Yeah.
That's a huge enemy to make, though.
I mean, who would have known?
Not
that
if they're
would be
all
us
dead.
if we killed them all.
No, there's too many. One of them would have got out or sent a message out or something.
Oh yeah, they could have sent a message in.
Nah, I could.
No way would have murdered them all without getting
No,
caught.
but they still have sending and message. Those are not high level
Oh,
spells.
that's true. That's true.
So somebody would have been able to send out a message.
How to make national enemies?
Yeah, and y'all are in Intora and not far from Intora proper. And not only that, but you don't know that they don't have like sending stones or anything like that. They could have.
I mean, I'm glad my instincts were like kind of right there. I was like, these are the powerful people.
Yeah.
We can't fuck with these guys.
No. No, they've been trying to take over Enseva since you could remember.
Whoa.
Yeah. They've slowly encroached on Enseva. They've taken over. Yeah, I would say probably up until that
I mean,
border.
they got to be expanding in all directions if they're expanding way up to where my hometowns were.
Mhm. No, those are diplomatic missions.
Yeah. Okay.
You just like sending a small army.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
sending 3 bags of rice and 10,000 soldiers. No big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, they're just there to protect the right.
That's
Oh,
exactly
God.
how the U.S. does it. I mean,
I know.
honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Yeah,
know.
for real.
And you don't mind if we build a base here just to make sure that rice stays
Yeah,
safe.
we're building a
Yeah.
gigantic airfield for your 3 bags of rice.
Exactly.
Oh my god, I'm watching Madam President or Madam Secretary. I don't know if y'all have watched it, which is perfect timing, really, because we haven't been able to get into the family stuff. But it's a very, very. I mean, it's so spot on with how we deal with threatening countries. It's really good. So yeah, luckily I've had some TV training. Yes. Yeah, this will be fun.
At least you get it from somewhere.
Yeah, I know. I don't know politics at all. At all. Law, yes. Politics, no. Yeah, this will be fun.
Law.
So
That was a fun session. I think we were like, this session was more about fighting between our characters, like thoughts and desires, than anything else.
it's so important to have those.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, like to truly understand where everybody is at, and like, I loved it. It was great. The freaking rings, though.
I
Broke my
honestly,
heart.
for a while there, I thought Nemu was just going to be like, oh yeah, I'll take the recruit test. Let's go.
I did
I work for
too.
you now.
I so thought that she was gonna start brainwashing Nemu.
I thought so too.
Like, there's just a magic table. There's magic tea with magic collars.
I mean, there's lots of script on that table. You don't know what all that table can do. But apparently they give you a little bit of autonomy before you take the plunge. And speak your oath
It was like-
in Torah.
This is the test to get recruited. I mean, medical test.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign this document for the medical test.
You now owe us 10 years of your life.
Exactly.
And magically
my
bind
That's
you.
so funny, but so sickly true.
That's so true.
Yeah, no, you handled that very well. I didn't know where Nemu was going with that. I liked it.
I've slowly gathered with Nemu as time has gone on that, like, because he's young, I can act young and naive, but also not be. So it's kind of like, you know, I can approach things in a naive manner, and people would expect that from a young
Oh, yeah,
person,
like
right?
I
But then
totally
don't have
saw
to.
you as a child when you're like answered everything truthfully.
Yeah. Yeah. Until it came to a question that you were dodgy about.
Yep.
Passing through in
Well,
Torah.
Well, I mean, again, like with charisma, with higher, like I don't see him as like a slut bard, right? With high charisma, like I see him as kind of manipulative in
absolutely.
that regard. So that's kind of the way I try to play it, rather
Which is
than
perfect because children are that's the first thing they learn is how to manipulate.
survival
Yeah, it
instinct,
is.
of course.
It was literally like the keystone of childhood is manipulation.
Like it's that. It's like I want the candy. How can I best get the candy with the least amount of effort?
Yeah. Or screaming and crying.
If it works, I mean.
Yeah,
if it
exactly.
works.
And I mean, that's all they do, right? Is they just test those boundaries to manipulate people. And it always wins on grandmas. Just saying it. But anyway.
Good game. Good game.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh, you kind of fixed your camera, so maybe next week we can stream again. Yeah.
Yeah.